There is a podcast no one asked for. A podcast you never knew you didn't want. 3 beers in. This is the podcast.
I anticipate a deeply religious experience.
Thanks for joining us on 3 Beers In.
We are on site.
This is Ross.
This is Tony.
This is Scott.
This is Chance.
And we are at Panther Island, a local Fort Worth brewery and tap room. As you might hear in the background, we are being serenaded at this moment. So,
by Van Stroy himself.
Oh,
The sultry tones.
yes, dulcet tones.
I'm being assaulted.
We
with
don't
those
really have
sultry.
anything to pop since we got it on draft, but right now, our first beer, we have the Allergeez. So it is, well, let's take our first taste.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's take our first taste.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's a wheat,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to have chamomile and local honey, right?
Yeah, I'm sleepy a little bit.
Yeah, the chamomile throws me off in the description. It's like, wait a second. But it's not bad. It's everything's blended well together. I really can't taste any honey or chamomile.
You can't taste the honey?
I can taste a little bit of the honey, but it just seems like it's kind of like a finishing touch.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
very crisp.
It's not a beat you over the head.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it tastes like, it just tastes like a good beer.
I've had some mead before that was like just like beat you in the face with honey. Like
Yeah.
it was like sickening. This is not.
I haven't
Yeah.
found a mead that I actually like.
I
Really?
guess
No.
the taste that I'm tasting is the honey. Yeah.
Yeah, the honey stays with you at the end. It kind of hits you at the beginning with just like
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
And then it goes away, and then you taste the honey.
Yeah.
So, is there like a floral? What does that floral taste?
The chamomile.
Chamomile.
Is it chamomile? Okay.
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
And I could walk.
Chamon.
Take a whiskey drink. Take a no, wait, that's something else. I get knocked down.
Did I get up? Okay.
Kenny Loggins.
I guess. Okay.
So if you sold a lot of chamomile, would you be a chamomillionaire?
Riding dirty.
I really like to hide my meals, so I have chamomiles.
Camo meals.
Yeah.
That's a military joke for everybody.
You know, even the best fall
listening.
down sometimes. Even the stars refuse to shine. Out of the back, you fall in time. I somehow find
Oh.
you and I collide.
Oh man, Howie Day.
Never mind. Okay, that's gonna be cut out anyway.
Don't cut that.
That's a good one.
What was that?
Is that the one that's
Howie Day.
Howie Day.
Is that the one
Collide.
that's I
One-hit
miss
wonder.
the sound of your voice?
No,
No.
that's way before that. Howie Day is.
You and I collide.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Was it used for Dawson's Creek? I don't know.
I never
no,
watched Dawson's
It's around the
Creek.
same
It
time.
was
So-
Crossan's Deek.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, that's my
You Vanderdeeked me.
I Vanderdeeked you.
I don't want your life.
Good
Tutoro.
Texas forever.
Every time you're in
Big
Fort
Riggins.
Worth, you get you Vanderbeek people.
Texas Forever. Wasn't that actually Friday Night Lights though?
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
Friday
Okay.
Nights.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it relates.
Booby Miles. I liked Friday Night Lights, the movie.
I never saw
The
it.
TV show had some really great extras.
I
you-
heard the opposite actually.
Good one,
Were
Tony.
you an extra in Friday Night Lights?
I was
Oh.
an extra in it.
Oh, I thought Tony knew something about.
Oh, is that
like,
you guys did? You
in the
guys
high
haven't heard
school,
that?
or-
Oh.
Yeah, they had like a diner. Oh, no, the diner scenes.
There
They
was a
filmed-
gay club in one of the. No,
That was cut for time. No, they had diner
not
scenes.
just time.
And I worked at Easy's.
They
It
cut
used to
you?
be on North Lamar in Austin. I worked there in college, and they would film there, so they would shut down the restaurant, and we would be
Oh.
like the people working there.
Oh, so
Was
it
that
was like
Fro,
a
Tony?
regular.
I'm sorry?
Was that Fro Tony?
That was Fro Tony, yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, 2007 or
No,
wait.
this would have been like 2006, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you worked there, and then you were also, because you worked there, you were an extra in the scenes.
Yeah,
But
Okay.
it was like a regular thing on the show.
Yeah.
The bar.
That's
Okay.
where they would film
Hang
the diner
out.
scenes.
How
And they would
many-
have all the.
Oh, it was a diner. Okay.
How many episodes were you in?
Stop dining.
I don't know. So I think I filmed 3 or 4, but I don't know
You
what
weren't
all was
you weren't
used.
like a regular viewer, right? Or
No,
were you?
I can't say that I was.
Okay. No, you don't have to smile about it. I was just
Yeah. Well,
I was just asking, like, oh yeah, I love Friday Night Lights.
I haven't gone back to see if I'm actually in the background, but
You should do that.
yeah.
Okay.
I've never seen it at all, so I should
Yeah,
watch it.
that's what we're supposed to call you, right? Background actors.
I don't get it.
That's the term.
The formal
Yeah, they
versus
don't-
extras,
you don't
which
like
is
extras,
more of a
'cause
slang.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
gotcha.
because extras sounds like they're not needed.
You're dispensable.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Is that
Extra,
Ricky Gervais
extra.
from the show?
Act-
Extras?
actually, I think it was from Yes Dear.
What did Yes Dear come on after?
Your mom.
Right in the middle. No, I only saw it when it was on UPN, like during the day, or early morning.
What was the one with Patrick Warburton?
Oopin.
Well, he was on
And David's
News Radio.
News Radio.
I love News Radio. That was a good show.
You know, speaking of News Radio, we just hit the 20th or 21st anniversary of Phil Hartman's murder.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. I
His
remember.
I
wife.
forget that he's murdered. I always
Yeah.
remember
well,
suicide.
You know, I'm a constant watcher of the classic Simpsons episodes, and then
Right.
he's
Yeah.
always on there, and it's like, oh man, he was so great.
Yeah.
And then it's
I'm
like,
Troy McClure.
and then I think about
You
News
might
Radio.
remember me from episodes such as
Possum Kingdom. No, he wasn't featured on that one. But they did News Radio. He kind of died in the middle of News Radio, so they had more episodes on after, and it's like they carried on, and it was like, how do you do that? It's
Yeah.
like,
Sort of like the John Ritter thing after he died.
oh man,
Yeah.
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 After he, oh
They
man.
rid.
Eight
They
ways.
rid him.
Nobody could get rid of that testicle. It's just
John Rudder.
Well, didn't they show Bad Santa after he had already passed?
yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I love that movie. I think he did
I
amazing
know.
in that.
Oh, yeah. Billy Bob, and then Billy Bob, of course, and John had worked together on Sling Blade before.
Billy Bob got hurt. Coach made him play. Wait, no, it was
That guy just died.
Oh yeah,
guy
I
that
think
played
I
Billy
heard
Bob.
that. Yeah,
I know about all the deaths. You guys want to talk about, you guys
You
want to
love
talk about
death.
celebrity deaths?
Rotten.com. No, but
Wikipedia does a celebrity death page also.
oh yeah. Apparently he had lost a bunch of weight because he hated being fat, but then he couldn't get work because
Is he,
nobody wants like just a regular.
no one wants a
looking guy.
skinny Jonah Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jonah Hill doesn't want a skinny Jonah Hill.
Yeah, I saw a meme of him. I guess I don't know if it was a real picture, but he's got these huge muscles now, and it's like Jonah Hill has completed his transformation into Jonah Mountain. So it's like a cross between Game of Thrones and
I
like
like
that.
it.
and his
I like
name.
Scott wouldn't know your Game of
No,
Thrones.
I've been watching
it. Yeah.
We just finished season 6.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Did you see that the actor who plays the Mountain won the
World's Strongest
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Oh. Now, I have to admit, I'm half paying attention. Carol's been watching it mostly without me.
Right.
Well, the Mountain in season.
But every
was it
episode,
season 6 or
it ends
season
with
5 that he was really great. He came back from the dead, and then he was
Whoa,
like,
whoa,
he was
whoa,
just.
whoa, whoa.
Well, he said he finished season 6.
Yeah, we just.
Well, but
finished.
he's not. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. All I know is every
He's
episode.
only half paying attention anyway.
Every episode,
Just don't let Carol listen.
my wife goes, "Oh my God, what's happening? Oh my God, oh my God." That's like the last 3 minutes of every episode.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Yeah, that's how they get you to
Jon Snow
to
died.
watch more. Oh, is that? Whoa.
That's where we
hey.
ended. That's where we ended.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't come back.
Well,
okay.
no more Jon Snow
Oh,
for you.
No, the Mountain hasn't come back yet
Oh, okay.
because he has that fight with Oberon. That's not Oberon. Oberon's king
Oprah?
of the fairies. The Viper.
You get a mountain. You get a mountain.
The Spanish guy, the Spaniard. I don't know if where he came. What was what's
Obrador? No. I
But the
think he
kingdom
might
across
be
the sea.
Oberon.
Maybe. I don't know.
The
He
guy
was
from
Viper.
Dorne.
Right.
Dorne. There
Yeah.
you go.
And they have all, like, the
He fights
women-
the mountain, and then the mountain crushes his skull. Did
Yeah.
you pay attention?
There's a
to
lot of skull crushing.
Pokes
in
his
this last
eyes
one.
out and crushes
But
his
that's
skull.
the same place that has the women
The fighting women.
the fighting
Yeah.
women.
There's
Yeah.
not as much hanky panky in the later seasons, and I'm a little disappointed.
Well, the actors were like, "Hey, I'm a big deal now.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm-
going to do that."
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
okay.
That's
I wanted
That's
a little
exactly
more
what
whoopee.
Emilia Clarke said.
Right.
Which JoJo, who isn't here right now, is a big fan. So
of Emilia Clarke.
yeah,
Okay.
It's on his bio on PantherIsland.com.
When she did
Panther Island
the
Brewery.
naked dragon transformation thing, that was her big nude
That was
thing,
pretty
right?
badass, yeah.
That was,
No, I think
yeah.
her big nudity was first season with
Yeah.
Khal Drogo, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just
And
riding
also
that.
with her brother.
That
Riding
Drogo
that
did.
dragon.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he was the stallion.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
That would
You're
mount,
right.
mount the world.
Yeah.
So this floral taste, the chamomile taste,
Yes.
stays in my mouth. I like it.
Okay.
It's a good taste,
It's all right.
and it's mixed. I can taste the honey a little bit more now.
after,
like it.
after you're about halfway through.
It's kind of coating my stomach now, and I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question then. If it is coating your stomach now, how would it be if you did 3 beers on this one?
I wouldn't do 3 beers on
Yeah.
this. It would be too much.
Yeah, I mean,
Really?
there's nothing wrong with it. It's just,
I'm not a
Eh.
craft. I'm a beer philistine, though. I mean, I'm just like a.
it's not Tecate.
I love the taste of it, but I think that having that much honey while you're drinking beer
That's right.
might be a little too sweet.
Yeah,
like I
blood
don't
and
drink
honey.
a lot of the sugary like cocktails, so that would be probably as striking as having 3 of them for me.
Yeah, I can see that. I just don't think there's a lot. I mean, there's plenty going for it. It's like middle of the road, nothing really special.
Yeah.
That would say, oh man, I need another one of those.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well,
But it's still a 1 for me.
yeah,
For sure.
Oh
for sure.
yeah, I would say it's a 1,
What's the scale?
1 or 0 binary.
Oh,
0 to 1.
0000001.
Binary solo.
Either you would or you wouldn't.
Oh yeah, I would.
All right.
We still talking about Amelia Clark?
Ah.
You, yeah.
I wouldn't. I'm married.
Stop winking. No.
I'm chopping off Phyllis's head with a chainsaw.
I tell you what, kind of getting a boner.
That's the chamomile.
Very floral.
Keeps you up at night.
Is that what it does? I don't know. Anyway. All right. So, Chance, you've been here to Panther Island
I
a
have.
couple times. You wanna talk about?
Yeah,
Or just the area, or
Well, I came here once just to like check it out, and with some family members and my wife, and I just drank the Ghost. Am I
Gosa?
pronouncing it right? The Gosa.
I would say ghosts myself,
Ghosts?
but
That's how it goes.
yeah. Well, the
Anyway,
name
yeah.
of it is "There Goes My Hero."
There goes
so-
my hero, so it makes me
I
want to
would
say it that way.
Yeah. I mean, there goes my hero. That sounds fine too.
Yeah, it
but,
still works. You still hear the go. Anyway, I had that the first time, and they had an IPA that was good for an IPA. Since you guys started this podcast, I've found myself drinking less and less IPAs.
Well,
there's
Clint's
so many-
influence is
That is what we
spreading.
try to
It's
do.
working. Yeah.
As the Fort Worth beer guy, Chance, tell us about Panther Island in the pantheon of Fort Worth breweries.
Oh yeah.
So when I first moved here, I looked up a whole bunch of breweries
Yeah.
in the area, and this one wasn't even on my list. I just kind
Oh.
of stumbled upon.
Is it just that new?
And I think it might be. I can't say that for sure. I didn't do a
I
history lesson.
believe
but-
it opened in 2012. Actually.
Okay, so it's been around for a while, but for whatever reason, well, you know,
or
it's
at least the owner has been the owner since 2012.
right. Maybe they
According to
didn't have
LinkedIn.
an open brewery. I don't know.
It's possible that they brewed and they just had it at other tap rooms and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
And this because this facility doesn't look really old. It doesn't look like it's from 2012 really.
It's a nice area. I mean,
Oh yeah,
it's-
and it's only going to get nicer actually because
Yeah.
Panther Island is the name of the area, which it used to be called something else. It's part of Fort Worth. It's a neighborhood in Fort Worth,
Right.
like Fort Worth Stockyards or
Right.
East whatever. I don't know.
Westover Hills or
West-
Ridgely.
Yeah, Ridgely Hills and all that.
So is there an actual Panther Island like in the middle of the Trinity, or?
I don't think so.
I don't think there's an island.
It's just the waterfront
Just the waterfront.
area.
So there's the-
which it was called Fort
So there's
Worth
not an
Division.
actual island.
Not that I know of. There is a pavilion that
Yeah,
you can
which-
float up to
Yeah.
and watch concerts.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
on the water. Yeah, which I don't think you have to be
You can
in the
come from
water.
that water.
But yeah.
It's really a farty,
that,
a farty dirt patch.
Is that a Toadies reference there?
Oh yeah, good.
I brought
Yeah.
it back. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
we
throwback
made
to
a
our
lot of
last-
those from in our last episode.
Well, I mean, it was Possum Kingdom beer. So
Yeah, it was.
had to. Yeah.
Because Martin House apparently is in bed with Toadies. I don't know.
So how many
I don't know
breweries
what's
are in
going on.
Fort Worth? We got Martin House, Panther Island.
I know
Wild
and this-
Acre,
Wild Acre.
which they look like they have a lot of good stuff, but
right.
I've never had anything.
Hop Fusion.
Hop Fusion.
Sea Bass.
Collective
Collective
Seabass-
Brewing.
Collective Brewing
Sea
Project.
Bass.
And that's all I know in the immediate Fort Worth area. And, of course, we got
Revolver and Granbury.
which is about 20 minutes,
Yeah,
25
and if you
minutes
just
south.
go like 20 minutes, you're in Dallas, and then you have a whole
There's
host of
Lakewood,
breweries.
Lakewood Brewery.
Yeah, that's up in. Is that in Garland or?
I believe so.
Okay. There's also a couple in Garland. The new brewery.
there's
Bellum
RAR.
has so many.
RAR is in this
RAR,
area.
of course,
RAR
yeah.
is probably the biggest one
Yeah,
in this area. Yeah.
They actually, I don't know if it's them, but if you go to a homebrew store, they have RAR malts.
really?
It's spelled the same, so
Right. I mean, it's
don't
got to
know.
be.
I don't know. I don't know if it is them or if it's just another person with that same name.
Now, have they moved already, Austin Homebrew, or
Not yet.
Yeah.
They haven't finished building. I drive by it every day because it's on my way home from work.
Yeah.
And I hope to go by there every day. Not every day after
they'll
work.
be like, "Hey, Ross, you're gonna be a regular."
Yeah, I'm hoping. I don't know.
Will you go where
Getting
everyone
some
knows
more
your name?
yeast.
It's supposed to be top of the line stuff, man. It's.
Oh, how is your homebrew going?
Oh, it's nice. I brought some over to Chance's.
Oh, really?
So
We're
we
gonna
can
try
try
it.
it. Yeah, I brought our wheat. Which did you try it? You tried it
I tried
at the Mario
first round,
Kart.
but hadn't you? You had a name for it, didn't you? Adjust the
Taika
Waititi.
Waititi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
there you
remember
go.
you posting about
No,
that.
I liked it. I think there was something that was.
There's one.
Was
no,
it
we
not
haven't brewed
carbonated
it.
enough?
Too much TT.
or-
No, it should have been good at
Okay.
when you guys tried it.
Okay, so we tried
Clint
it during
probably
the.
said it wasn't.
We
it
tried it
wasn't
during the Mario
carbonated
Kart thing,
enough.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
I made 2 versions. Well, I made.
So I had the yellow cap.
Okay, that's the one where I added some peach
Yes,
flavor.
I loved the peach.
Yeah. I didn't really get much of the peach, but I think it balanced out
Did
well.
you have a yellow one or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and the other one didn't have the peach flavoring. It was just all natural.
Yeah.
Straight out of the fermenter, carved up.
Did Cease have one of the other yellow ones?
I don't know.
or-
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I
well, you
wa- I
listened to
was-
the episode.
I was
though, right?
dying.
Yeah,
No.
you did die.
Yeah. And then I
R.I.P.
came
Ross.
back 3 days
You
later.
died in your
Rolled
arms.
back the
It must
door
have been
with
something
the
you
wheel.
said.
We should say that we are in an entirely
We are in a barrel.
a barrel.
It is
yeah.
the
We are.
stave room.
It is
Yeah,
a room
it's
with-
pretty cool. It blocks out some of the sound, but not all
Lots
of it.
of wood in here.
But yeah, it
Still
looks like.
hear the singer-songwriter outside.
Yeah, it's Ed Sheeran.
It's because it's 2x4s.
Oh man, yeah, he's so tiny.
Well, it's probably
in
like
person.
48 by
I
mean, it
don't
seems
have
pretty-
to get
pretty
technical.
high.
Well, if you want to be technical,
I see
about
what you're
it.
saying. That was a good one.
It was not.
But
no,
yeah,
I liked it. I didn't laugh.
so it looks like the. Oh man, that's gonna be your catchphrase.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks like the walls are covered in old.
Shiplap looks like
staves.
shiplap, I believe.
It's very
Okay.
Joanna Gaines.
So Jojo,
Yeah.
not the Jojo that works here.
Oh,
the
the-
Jojo
the-
from Waco. She must have designed this.
Yeah.
Oh, I think there were
God.
existing walls, and then she's like, "Let's see what's underneath there,"
some
and then
shit.
boom, shiplap all around.
Oh man.
And then she makes, what's his name? Rip it all up.
Oh man, he gets to. He loves
Yeah,
that.
he
sort of
loves
thing.
it. He
I mean,
does.
just look at this: the sliding barn doors,
Yeah.
the shiplap,
and then she's
the,
like, yeah.
the
What is she like?
Mood lighting.
Well, I'm gonna blow a dadgum hole in that door, but I'm just put a damn door there. A circle door.
And then every time he takes he goes, I think that we should do this. She's like,
I'm gonna have another baby. You do whatever you want. That's all I do. I'm sorry, that went somewhere. She has her own magazine. I can't say anything.
We drove by her
you
Magnolia
sound-
table.
Oh, we went in there.
You went in there.
It's a nightmare.
Is it? I imagine it would
You
be.
sound jealous.
They have like $75 mini pillows.
and it probably sells out.
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous. They have this cool
I've
little.
actually been there with Joel.
No. The question is not the Magnolia, with the silos. and
Oh,
everything.
with the actual restaurant.
Yeah, there's a brand new.
Oh, I didn't know the restaurant.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about the
it
silos.
just
Restaurant.
opened pretty recently.
But I was there when it was Elite Cafe. I mean, I went
Yeah.
there growing up.
Yeah.
But what is it like now?
So we didn't stop in it. We
Oh,
just
okay.
drove by it.
Just drove by
It
it.
looked like there were a lot of cars outside.
Okay.
But, I imagine just by sheer name alone, it's as crazy as the silos and everything.
Yeah.
Every hour that
It's just like white person Mecca at the silos. It's
Oh, we know so many people that have done that pilgrimage.
it's yeah. There were no people of color there when I went.
Wait, white is a color?
A pigment, I suppose.
Flesh.
But how could you even see them?
With my eyes across.
Oh, well, you said you're colorblind.
I'm okay.
See, he just did his trademark head back.
Oh,
Head back,
yeah.
knee
Yeah.
slap.
And then
Yeah,
It was
he
the knee
did
slap too.
He didn't give himself a snort though.
Not yet. We'll see.
See, when I
We'll
make
get
my
it.
own jokes, I don't snort. It's other people's jokes. No, you're right. I do snort.
Yeah, I was
my
about to
jokes.
say,
A
I
lot.
do think
I
that
think
does
you
happen.
laughed the most at your joke.
And you're probably right.
Yeah.
See, Ross used to work
Everybody
with
is
me.
just staring at you.
Because, see, Ross used to work with me,
Yeah.
and everyone has partitions between their desks.
Barely.
But you can
sort
see
of.
each other's face.
Yeah.
And so I would say something that was funny, and I would look over and
Debatable.
but if it was funny, I knew that Ross would laugh. And so if he laughed, then that's when
Pity
I would
laugh.
snort. And then Donna would ask me what I meant.
Because nobody else.
Like, could you explain the joke, or like she would ask you to explain the
And
joke?
I'd say, send that PO.
Cedar
Ho?
chest.
I don't know.
Yeah, inside jokes they're not gonna get, or even regular jokes Donna is not gonna get. Donna is not a young woman.
The talk about Donna's not going to make it into the episode.
We'll see. We'll see.
Has
Donna
she
is
listened
a
to any
podcast
She
episodes?
doesn't
listener.
listen. She doesn't listen. so.
Now, what's this podcast you're talking about?
But Angie does. Giving a shout out to Angie there.
Angie was
What
somebody
does
you work
Angie
with?
do? I forgot. I haven't met her
Accounts
yet.
payable. And stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or-
She took some of Eileen's
Yeah.
stuff, and she learned my spreadsheets.
Yeah.
Yo, Angie, you and me, we're like
Well, I don't.
we're like on the same
Accounting page.
brain level.
Okay, there you go.
She's like, who fucked
Clean
up
it up.
these VLOOKUPs?
Yes.
I didn't use VLOOKUPs.
Yes.
I didn't use them at all.
Are you
She
sure
does.
you didn't?
I'm positive.
Who
She
did this
does,
shitty mail
but-
merge?
Now, that mail merge made a stock book, so I
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
doing.
That's all I
They
know
don't
about
know
it,
how to
so.
make a stock book now. Now that
They
you're
don't
gone.
know. They don't even know.
They don't know you.
Either
Thank
they-
you, Ross. I
Donna-
love that joke every time we make it.
So do I. It's good.
I missed it.
No, they don't get it. No. Anyway.
Yep.
But what
I was
were
going to
you-
do the Ice Cube from Boys in the Hood, but I'm not going to do it anymore. Either they don't know, don't show, don't care about stock books in the hood.
I think you just saying that I was going to do the Ice Cube from Boys in the Hood. I think that's.
Can you do the Ice Cube from Boys in the Hood, but with your white trash accent?
Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the trailer park.
I liked it. It was a little.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
Katie, Texas.
Little Katy, Texas? Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Ugh.
No. Yeah. That is not Houston. No, never mind. Okay.
I've
Anyway,
heard so many people say that.
I've said it many times.
Yeah.
Every time that I can.
It's
anyway.
it's Houston, though.
It is not Houston.
It's Houston as much as
That is not-
Baytown
That's
is
like
Houston.
saying Sugarland's in Houston.
Baytown's not Houston.
Okay.
Anyway.
I'm
Hey,
not-
if it feels like Houston, which means you're sitting in traffic and
Sweating your ass
Sweating.
Yeah. To me, that's Houston.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's
is
where I'm
Round,
from.
Louisiana
is
is-
Round Rock Austin?
no.
Oh wait, where is the line?
Hey,
where,
I don't see a distinction here. What's happening?
Pflugerville
Where-
is
where's Meryl Streep?
debatable.
You know what?
Round
you're,
Rock is right out.
You're kind of right. Well, Pflugerville.
It's just, it's gotten so messy.
straight
with the
out.
lines, yeah.
Pflugerville is a love child of Round Rock and Austin.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
I would say that Round Rock.
Five-
You
Why
get there,
are your mom and dad fighting?
you go to downtown Round Rock. It is not Austin at all.
Yeah,
Five
but
is
that
right
was
out.
2
well,
years
so
ago.
they're building a new domain up there
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
because
Yeah.
they're like, well, too many Round Rock people are going down to the real domain, so why not just put one up here? And once they build it, it will probably
They will come.
be just as busy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh god. And they got a new Pint House Pizza going up there.
Oh,
They just put the letters on. Letters are like 5 feet tall on it, and it's right around the front. They said it's bigger than both of the Pint House pizzas combined.
so the Pint House by where I work, they have a fireman.
Is that the
4,
Lamar or Arboretum?
technically Lamar, yeah.
Okay. I think they call it the
They
Lamar.
call it the Lamar one?
Yeah.
Okay. So they have a Fireman 4 that is somehow infused with
You're a big
blueberry.
fan of
I am a
Fireman
big
4.
fan of Fireman 4.
I like it too.
Blueberry Fireman 4 was terrible.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Was it by accident?
They intended it to be that way.
Because sometimes when
Wait, they intended it to be awful, or they intended to have blueberries in it?
I thought you meant like when you go to the soda fountain and you're trying to get water, but it's from the same one that lemonade comes in, but you have to press the little thing down, and it
and
tastes
it's
like
like,
lemonade.
Yeah, you're
Oh, man.
trying.
No, this is
I
like-
accidentally got lemonade.
Yeah. So
This one is
it's totally
like-
on purpose.
It is totally on
Yeah.
purpose, and
The-
it
I mean-
totally ruins the beer.
I mean, High Sign has a blueberry wheat. Whitestone had a Boom Boom blueberry wheat, which we tried. I don't know if you had already left at that point.
I don't remember trying that.
Yeah, Ryan Anglin, the founder. He let us try his blueberry wheat that they brewed for 4th of July right out of the fermenter. It was okay. It wasn't meh. But then he carved it up, and it was amazing. It was really great. Had rich, deep, like purple color to it. It was
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah. Also, High Sign, which I'd mentioned, they have a blueberry that's in cans. That's like part of their core beers, I guess. Yeah.
See, I think there is a right way to do it, and
Yeah.
Real Ale just did not do it.
Oh, yeah.
And they also
that
messed
is not
up.
how they do it.
Well, they also messed up their Fireman 4
This
Squared.
is how we do it.
Which I don't know if you've had that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Why are they messing with the
Keys
thing?
I don't understand. Fireman 4, it's not for everybody, but it's a very
Yeah.
simple beer. It's
Well,
good. Like
you always
It's one of the
nothing to,
first
Yeah.
quote unquote craft beers
yeah,
that
it's
I've
nothing
had.
to like
Yeah.
rave
Yeah,
about, but
right.
it's a solid beer. You know what you're gonna get.
I was never
Right.
a fan, but yeah. But that's
like Blue
and I'm not
Moon.
gonna drink it. I'm not gonna get them to make a different one. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I like
If they-
experimentation when it comes to beer.
I'm not gonna say, oh, Fireman, now it's got blueberries in it. Now I want to try it. No, it's because it's still Fireman. I'm not gonna if you like it, then you like it. If you don't like it, then you're probably not gonna like it. Like
that's fair.
it's not gonna change adding blueberries.
Are these things you can buy in store, or they're only just at like?
I
never
think
had a
for that
Fireman's?
one is
Yeah.
just on draft.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry.
blue.
Fireman is in bottles.
Bottles
everywhere.
only. Yeah, bottles.
I haven't seen the blueberry in a bottle.
Yeah.
And that's like Specs Total Wine, Twin Liquor.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
think I've seen it.
Hey, what was that Jellystone thing I passed on the way?
That's a campground.
Campground
sort of
slash mini water park.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
kind of looked like Splashtown.
I think
Yeah.
they also have a lake for fishing.
For fishing?
Yeah, there's no G.
Yeah,
in
there's
that.
no G.
There, it didn't look like the sort of place that had G's there.
Ever since I was a lowercase G, but now I'm a big G. The girls see I got your money.
Yogi's. No, Yogi.
I don't know.
I
Yogi.
like that one.
I don't know if they actually bought the license for Yogi
I don't
Bear,
know, but
or if they're
but he's
just using it.
Yeah, he's right there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hanna-Barbera comes down here. Barbera.
ghost
might. I
of
don't know about-
Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah, Hanna or Barbera.
Oh, it's not a lady?
No, it's
two.
not one person.
It's two people.
Okay.
So, last name Hannah, last name Barbera.
Yeah.
Men control.
There's a
Hollywood.
hyphen. Well, of course.
I thought it
it's
was
the
just one
50s.
lady who
Yeah.
really liked cartoons.
Lady.
Do you think women could do anything with animation in the 1930s or in the 1990s?
Oh, speaking of women in the 1930s.
Okay.
Is this a segue into?
Yeah, that's the best
two-wheel
segue I can think
vehicle
of. I
just
wasn't planning on talking about
through
this, but I was listening to sports radio earlier. They read a economics book, I think, or a home ec book from the 50s.
Uh-huh.
And there's a whole set of chapters for women on how they should. And there was one section that he read about how women should be when the man comes home from work, and it was so archaic.
Oh, okay,
It was
whatever.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was all about making sure that you're nice and pretty, that the kids
yeah.
are clean,
Wait, I'm writing this down.
dinner was prepared.
So
that
you
he
can
has a chair or a
when your
fresh
wife comes
flush
home,
pedal.
you can do that.
That's what I do.
Be prepared.
I'm just
Anyway, I just
So
thought-
my wife and I were talking about this on the way up here on the road because we were.
You were
listening
talking about
to-
this?
We specifically we were. So we were listening to
If you did any
Dak
of this,
Shepard's podcast.
if you
and-
did any of this, Cammy would kick you out of the car. She'd open the door and
Oh, absolutely. But so the point of it was he was interviewing Ashton Kutcher, and they were talking about how
Oh, of
at
course.
times in their careers their wives were both. I mean, Dak Shepard definitely. His wife is still making way more than he is.
Sure.
But just
Well-
how do you deal with?
Well, when you're
problems of
untalented as
masculinity.
Dak Shepard,
I've
it's-
enjoyed several of his movies.
He listens to the podcast.
Yeah, Idiocracy was amazing. Without a Paddle, I enjoyed. I'm a Seth
Idiocracy
Green
was
fan.
It wasn't a great movie, but it was
He
an
was in it.
enjoyable movie.
He was in it. Which one?
He was in
Without
it.
a paddle.
It was an enjoyable movie, but it wasn't supposed to be
Was it Steve
breaking
Zahn?
ground.
It had that guy with
It was
the-
Steve Zahn and Seth Green.
Steve
And
Zahn has
his
done
eyes are
I
too
know a
far
few
good
people
after.
who really stand behind that movie.
My mom loves that movie. It was a funny movie.
I've known more people that like Without a Paddle than don't like it.
Okay.
In my personal life.
I don't think I've
Critically,
seen-
it was
What is
not.
that guy's name?
Who?
The guy
Seth
with his
Green?
eyes that are too far apart. He
Steve
played
Zahn?
Shaggy in the.
Oh, Matthew Lillard.
Oh, was
Ugh.
he in that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess he was.
He was
But-
the third.
He
of
played the paddle.
He was also.
Well, he is. Yeah, he's skinny in it. I don't know.
Zoinks!
He was pretty good in 13 Ghosts. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think Steve Zahn has done anything good after That Thing You Do.
What happened to Steve
Fight
Zahn?
me about
No,
it.
what
I
happened
don't
to
know.
him?
Steve Zahn's just randomly hanging out in
Yeah,
Fort Worth.
yeah.
He's gonna
Where
spit
is
out
he?
his beer.
Oh,
I was just sent an article earlier about an hour ago that said someone spotted Jeffrey Owens, who played Elvin from The Cosby
Yeah,
Show,
yeah.
at a Trader Joe's working in New
Oh,
Jersey.
I think I
being-
saw that
bagging
same
groceries.
Same article. Oh, that's weird.
Steve Zahn was Phoebe's husband one time.
Can we talk about Elvin from The Cosby Show?
No, that's crazy because it's the point of like
Wait,
you don't know where
did
people
he
end
already
up.
run through all of that Always Sunny money?
He can't have made that much. How many episodes was he in?
One.
Oh, okay. A cable TV show? Yeah, he probably made like $12,000.
Yeah, scale.
Anyway, sorry. Go back to Without a Paddle.
I think we were done with
We were done.
Okay.
Well, we're done with that, but
I
like
brought a
him and
very
Ashton
late
Kutcher were
season.
talking about the
Yeah.
problems of
Oh, okay, yeah.
masculinity when your say wife makes more, or
I don't
like
think I wanna
dealing with
hear
like
about-
traditional roles
Yeah.
in relationships, and it's just an
I need
interesting
some roles.
conversation.
Tootsie Rolls?
No,
don't-
I don't want to.
I don't know why it should be
roll.
such a hard conversation to have. If the wife makes more than the husband, I know it's, and there's no problem in the relationship. I don't know why it's even something.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I mean, where
and
are
that's what they said.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Also, I don't think I want to hear Ashton Kutcher and Dax Shepard talk about that.
Oh, you know
Well,
what?
it was
Technically,
really
my wife makes more than
surprising.
me now.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, it happens, and if that's what makes sense for your family,
Right.
that's what you do.
Yeah.
How did he deal with Demi Moore making more than he'll ever make?
He rolled around Scrooge McDuck style in that Bruce Willis money.
It hurts so much. You can't swim in. No.
Did Demi Moore make that much money? I mean, Ashton was on a
She.
Oh my
show
God!
when she was-
Cheese was like the biggest movie of the year when
And
it came out.
Disclosure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ghost. I don't know.
She had her
She-
prime.
G.I. Jane.
Yeah, she had
was-
her- she had
I
her
mean,
prime.
I
She
think-
was untouchable.
I think for Disclosure at the time, she made like the most that any woman could make.
That was back when they were paying actors $20 million a movie. They don't
Yeah.
do that anymore.
Yeah.
Now they're just
Unless
taking,
you're The Rock.
right.
Oh
then you're-
man, if he were in Disclosure, I would watch that. I'd be like, God, just fucking punch him in the face. Come on.
Did you know at Walmart there's they have these sections.
I'm just thinking about The Rock punching Michael Douglas in the face.
Okay.
It has a 104-year-old face.
Well,
I hate Michael
anyway,
Douglas.
I looked at the DVD section at Walmart
Yeah.
for the first time in years yesterday, and there's all
Rampage?
these sections. They're not alphabetical anymore.
No?
They have like family and faith section, and they have a section called the Rock movies. They're all Rock movies.
if I ran,
Like there are enough Rock movies
There are-
to fill out a
There's
section.
27 walking talls.
if I worked
Yeah.
at the last Blockbuster, that's how I would set it up. The Rock movies, everything else.
I think there are 2 blockbusters in Alaska.
Oh, are there?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're only in Alaska, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
I mean,
you know
they
there's
can't get anything else
Good
out
one.
there.
Wait, go back to this family and faith section. So is that what I think it is?
It's all like inspirational, religious, like
Hallmark movies.
yeah,
You can just see those on TV for free.
affirming, life affirming,
all
God
the same
affirming. I wanted to put one of the Rock movies in with the life affirming movies because those affirm me more. Those affirm me
Hey,
more than the
Ro-
faith and family
The
ones.
Rock is life affirming.
Did
all
you
right?
smell what those movies were cooking?
I smell what the mummy
Look.
was cooking.
Hey, I was thinking of just rolling
No,
the other guys.
Those are.
Oh yeah, that was
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, or Rampage.
Central Intelligence.
Did you see Rampage?
Yeah, I
Was it
did.
good?
I liked it.
Really?
I mean, it's not. You know.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah, and The Rock is good in it. It's got like comedy.
Would you say The Rock
and
is
action.
solid?
Oh, he is rock solid. Yeah.
Beer time.
we
Well,
should
now
get another.
now that we are one beer in,
Yeah.
are we still ones all around?
I'm definitely a 1. I finished a while ago.
Yeah, it's a 1.
I thought it
there's-
was smooth. It was crisp. You're right. It's kind of heavy. I don't know that I
can
would
see
drink
that,
more
yeah.
than 1 at a time, but I would order it if I saw it for sure.
Yeah, I feel better after finishing it than I did halfway through it.
Oh,
Okay.
How do you feel about the sweetness of it?
Listen, I don't want to drink anything else sweet right now.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with what the amount that was in there.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a
There's
unique
nothing
beer.
wrong with it. I wouldn't say. I don't think it's unique enough.
It might be a little floral for me. Like I'm,
Yeah,
I'm
I
feeling
can-
it
I
like
can
in my
see that,
nose
yeah.
almost.
are you getting allergies?
Ooh. Ding, 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 ding.
And with that, we
That's a
move on.
Zing zong.
It's a bit on the nose.
All right, let's get round 2.
Yeah. All right, so we're back and we are here with JoJo. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, my name's Joe Marone. I am the sales manager and brand ambassador for Panther Island Brewing.
All right. You're a big fan of Amelia Clark. So we alluded to that earlier. We kind of had a Game of Thrones discussion, but
Yeah.
but
so
wait, Ronda Rousey or Amelia Clark, or do you have to choose? Like,
Do you have to
can they?
choose?
Yeah.
You just threw him right into the fire, didn't you?
Well, hey, we
He's going to be on tilt now.
we asked the hard hitting questions here. That's what we want to
Introduce
get
yourself.
started running. Here.
Who would you do?
No, we
marry one, kill one. No,
we don't have to answer. It's
well, I'm a jiu-jitsu practitioner, so
Yeah.
I definitely have to go with Amelia Clark.
I want to dominate. I don't want to lose.
I did not know she was so into jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, man. No, just I mean, Rhonda. I adore Rhonda because you know of her, you know what she's accomplished and everything. But I mean, Amelia Clark. I mean, it's Amelia Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
So.
So to go back to
Hey,
Rhonda,
hey,
was it-
I am not disagreeing. It's just anyway.
do you think it was fair, like the backlash she got for when she lost and like why? I always wondered.
I think so my whole perspective on it is that her coach made her out to be a boxer, and yeah, she
Oh, yeah, of
she
course.
definitely did not have the hands
No.
whatsoever.
Yeah,
Like,
so when she faced a boxer, like that's.
well, I
that's
mean,
what-
yeah, I mean, what's her name? The Lioness, current bantamweight champ right now.
Mm-hmm.
I forget her name, but her nickname the Lioness. But you guys could see that. I mean, going toe to toe, banging it out like.
Oh, yeah,
Ronda had
like,
no
versus
chance
a
at it.
professional
Yeah,
boxer.
yeah.
Mismatched.
And absolutely, and her mom does not like
Like
her
a boxer
coach, yeah.
wouldn't go automatically to
was-
UFC and say
Well,
like,
but Conor
oh, I
McGregor
can.
did the other way.
And
Well, but he trained.
Yeah,
it's
true,
not like
true.
not saying that Ronda didn't train, but I mean, like, if you're not a boxer, if you're a UFC fighter, you can't. It's not like a automatic transition into
Yeah.
one or both
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
I knew as soon as Nunes, that's her name, yeah,
yeah.
landed that step left, right cross.
When it
that
rocked her?
yeah. It was over.
Yeah.
And then going into desperation, just trying to like
Yeah.
hold her, like,
Yeah.
no, man.
Yeah, that's always like that they just start grabbing. Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah,
Ronda
for
Rousey
sure.
has a new Twizzlers commercial. I saw it
that
this
one,
morning.
yeah.
It's
So
like,
fair.
can you be serious when you're staring at
And
a
they're
Twizzler?
like sticking Twizzler dicks in
yeah,
their
I
mouth.
know. I was like, is that what we're supposed to like?
Oh, where it comes into frame?
Yeah.
Not seen it, heard about it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you should look it up on Bing later.
And she's like laughing. She's like
Bing.
laughing because here comes the
You're gonna
Twizzlers.
Bing it.
Oh,
All right.
You can Bing it later.
So
I
let's,
thought we could go in an episode without being.
Yeah, no. Let's try this beer first
All right.
before we get too
I'll
deep
defeat
into
What are you guys sipping on at the moment?
the Funkygeez.
Hey, cool,
Funkygeez.
awesome, yeah, right here.
All right.
Yeah, so we wanted to do an all G's with the Allergeez and the Funkygeez and the Summer G's, but Summer G's is, of course, seasonal, and I guess we just missed the season.
Just missed it.
Yeah.
Just missed
You
it.
guys have some in
I
the back,
know.
right?
But this is, I mean, you don't can the Summer G's, or do you?
There is Summer G's.
Oh, is it Summer? It's Summer
Yeah,
G's.
Summer G's like summertime.
Yeah.
But you can find it. It's around. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, and that
Any of,
that's
like, your
kind of
big
what
beer
I found weird
wine
because
places.
there's some stuff that you can, but it's not in the tap room here right now. Can you find your peanut butter stout?
speaking of,
Yeah.
It's a week away, right?
yeah. So
Oh man.
Did
By the
you-
time
I'm
this airs, it'll be out in store.
I'm so excited, Sweet Fang.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you have a keg somewhere?
It's fermenting at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll have our release, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it. Just that peanut buttery,
So it's
chocolatey, creamy goodness.
Peanut butter stout, is that what it is? It's a
We had a peanut butter porter not too long ago. You were there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
is this
Tony?
from
Wild Ride.
Wild Ride?
Actually, they're out of Oregon.
I was at Lone Star Taps and Caps, and they have a lot of brews there, and they had a peanut butter stout there as well. It was pretty good. I can't remember whose it was though.
Was it? Oh man, hold on.
It was at the beginning of the numbers, so it had to start with an A or a B.
Anheuser-Busch?
No. A&B.
I think it was Lakewood.
It was Lakewood.
Temptress
Oh,
peanut
was it?
butter.
Right.
Do
Oh,
they
it's
have
so
Temptress?
good.
Yeah. Temptress?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a good
Yeah.
one.
Because we've had Temptress before.
Have
right?
you?
Yeah, we had it with their Macrones.
I liked
Yes.
it a lot.
Oh, that was such a good pairing.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, tell us how you got into the beer game.
So, getting into the beer game, man, it started, and I'd say I'm comfortable with it. I was maybe 11, 12 years old. I don't know what fascinated me about beer, but I remember just being fascinated just by the labels themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
Can
I
you
can
remember
see
one
that.
in particular that stuck out for you?
Oh, of course, the green bottle Heineken, and
Yeah.
and Grolsch,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And I would ask my dad, "Yo, pops, hey, can you buy me, you know? Oh, son, I don't drink that, blah, blah, blah." And I would, please, please, please. All right, damn it, I'll buy a 6-pack so I could collect the bottles,
Bottle,
right?
yeah.
And so I have a huge bottle collection.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
cans, yeah.
Nice.
And just, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't old enough to drink, but from what I could see, people gathering around this drink, it reminds me of just family.
Like a
we can,
community sort of thing,
shooting the
yeah.
shit, just
Yeah.
bringing people together. And so
Yeah.
I loved it. I liked that aspect of beer. And growing up, I would say the first beer. Oh man, Shiner, man.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Of course.
We all enjoy a good shot.
Of
Well,
course.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah, it was given to me, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh!" My friend bought it for me, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to try this." But you bought it for me, and so I guess I'll drink it.
Yeah.
And wow, there it is.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is really, really good.
Yeah.
And time progressed, whatever. And my brother got older, and we brewed at home for a little bit.
Yeah.
And at the time, it was just OG RAR.
Yeah.
Everyone went to RAR. Then all of a sudden, hey, here comes Cody Martin with Martin House.
Okay.
Right.
And we're like, oh, dude, let's go to Martin House. So Martin House, RAR, Martin. Great. Enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah.
One time, it was a Sunday. I woke up. I was very, very hungover. So was my little brother. And I'm like, yo, dude, I was happened to go through the Fort Worth Weekly, and I see, what's this Sunday fun day at Panther Island Pavilion? Panther Island Brewing. I'm like, Adam, yo, what, dude? I'm like, there's a new brewery in Fort Worth. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, dude, I don't want to go.
Oh man. Yeah.
Long story short, we ended up going.
Yeah.
It was called Real Good at the time.
Oh,
now
yeah.
Tailgater. Met Ryan. Following week, came in, asked if he needed any help. Helped them mash in. The following week after, started volunteering. So from volunteering, I left, moved out to California just for a little bit. Came back, volunteered more. I quit AT&T. I was at AT&T for a minute, and man, so thankful that they hired me on, man.
Yeah.
I love these guys. Started as a delivery driver. From delivery sales.
Yeah.
And now that we're distributed, I got moved up to sales manager, brand ambassador. So now I can do a lot more events.
Yeah, cool.
So I love this place with all my heart, man.
Sounds pretty mean.
So where do you have reps at?
Yeah.
So we're with Flood Distribution.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
cool.
Flood, I mean,
Right.
they do a
pretty
bang
much-
job, man.
yeah.
They're awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're from Austin, and the show is from Austin. So we're gonna be able to find Panther Island in Austin.
I believe so. I mean, I know it's down in Houston right now and
Yeah.
in Waco. So
I don't think I've seen it in Austin.
man, if
really.
I see if someone if y'all find it,
Yeah.
please, man, hashtag it, tag it.
Yeah.
Dude,
Put it in your mouth.
my heart would just like.
Or wait, is
Get it in your mouth.
Get it in your mouth. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah, that's something
Get it in
else.
your
That's a
mouth for
different
sure, yeah.
hashtag.
So tell us a little bit about this beer.
Okay, so that is a Brett barrel aged Allergeez, which is
Right.
our GABF medal winner, and
Right.
That there with that beer, that's going to be an in-house only beer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry
small
for this
batch,
right now.
right,
Small
so,
batch.
yeah.
I didn't know that was getting released today. So
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know too much
I'm
info on
happy
it,
it was.
except that
Wait, this is the first day it's been released?
I believe so.
Ooh,
Oh,
it is
okay.
special.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Chris,
I'm liking it.
Yeah, Chris, our
He's
our
your
lead
new
brewer. Yeah.
new brewer, right?
Yeah. So Ryan is, of course. I mean, he's the man. He's our founder. He's still our head brewer. But we
Janitor.
handed the rein the slash janitor. Yes. Handed the reins over to Chris.
Yeah.
And Chris, man. I mean, what you're drinking right now?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
This beer is amazing.
Yeah, Chris
Yeah.
came from
Intrinsic.
Intrinsic in
Yes.
Garland, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. And we got him. We're like, dude makes some funky stuff, which is really, really
Yeah.
cool too. And I that dude's a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Actually, he reformulated the Allergeez, right?
I believe so.
When
yeah.
I was reading that, before he was saying that the chamomile and the honey were really, really. He didn't say harsh, but it sounded like he was like brash, really in your face. Where he ferments it, or I can't remember what he did, but it at a lower temperature, so that the chamomile and the honey aren't really in your face. They just add to the flavor of the beer.
It's right there.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit clarified now.
Oh yeah, cool.
For sure. Yeah.
Though wheat, doesn't really have to be clarified.
Man, so we're talking about Sweet Fang, man. I'm dying for Sweet Fang right now. I'm just really thinking about it. So good.
Yeah, I know when I ran into Lexi last weekend.
Yeah.
I was here for a birthday party on Saturday, and we walked over and talked to her because I knew I'd have these guys in town. We were going to do the podcast. We were going to do your beer, and so I just kind of mentioned, I was like, "What beer should we do?" And I asked about the Sweet Thing. She goes, "Well, it's 2 weeks away." I was like, "No." So, but she said she's the one who's like, "Yeah, come in and we can let you guys do it here." So
Yeah.
I was hoping maybe you guys would get us a sneak peek. No, I'm just
Hey, I am not above asking for a sneak, but if it's not available, it's not.
I tell you
available.
what,
It's-
if I did have, of course. I mean,
I understand.
but I don't.
Yeah.
So
He's not holding out.
I mean,
But if I did, I did, well, hell yeah, let's do it,
it's-
come on.
It's fermenting, so you can't
It is
really,
fermenting,
you can't
yeah.
really like take it out of there.
yeah. So I mean, it's not gonna be carved or anything.
No.
Either, so
Yeah.
Right, understood.
Yeah.
We'll just have to come back and do this again next week.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, that'll be badass.
Yeah.
are you from Boston, or are you just a Red Sox fan?
I am a Red Sox fan. Been a Red Sox fan since 1989. My uncle was stationed in the Navy, and when I could comprehend, when I could comprehend baseball, he that was his team. He
Yeah.
was out there, and you're gonna sit down and watch this game with me. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, uncle, let's do this. And so I'm like, oh yeah, cool, come on, let's go, Sox.
Yeah.
Been a Sox fan. 3 years ago, finally went to Boston.
Yeah.
It was
Nice.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
I saw Bobby
Yeah.
play before he retired.
Yeah.
Man, Fenway
That's perfect.
was
Fenway's
great.
awesome. I've been
I
there.
get so much shit, man.
It's
for being a Red Sox fan
isn't
down
it crazy
here.
that it's just in the middle of this like city, and it's like there's nowhere to park, and you just have to like.
Yeah.
It's just like
That's what I've heard.
it's like there it is when you're there.
There it is. There's Fenway.
Right in the
Fenway,
middle.
and it
Yeah.
feels small when you're outside.
Oh, those chairs are small too.
yeah.
Special. I'm like, oh, all right,
I
here
got
we go.
you, yeah.
Yeah, but no, Boston was great.
What about Trillium?
What's up,
What about Trillium?
Trillium?
Yeah. No. You didn't visit any breweries when you were out there? Lord Hobo, I've heard is pretty good.
I was there with 2 female companions, so
Whoa, bragging.
Humble brag.
Humble brag.
they're all about
Get it in
wine
your
and
mouth.
shit. So I was like, So
I
wherever
don't know
we
if
went,
Boston is really known for their wine selection.
Yeah, I know. So
then-
if I get a harpoon, I get a harpoon.
Yeah.
Wherever we went.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Harpoon, I don't know too much about that area. So Harpoon, is that just a big distributor?
Yeah, harpoon's down here. I know that.
Because when I was in Georgia, and so I came across a lot of Yingling.
Oh man,
and
I get some
Orpheus.
Yingling right now.
Yeah. Have you had Orpheus before?
You can get their ice cream.
No. This is the first time I've heard of Orpheus.
So
As a matter of fact.
Orpheus, oh man, I fell in love with Orpheus. I took my wife to Savannah for our wedding anniversary.
Savannah.
So it's like molasses.
I was about to say the same. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, what? Beat you to it. No, okay.
The office
But anyway,
is life.
I know. Anyway, so we were there, and we were, you can drink on the outside and walk to different places, and every brewery had Orpheus.
Yeah.
And I had Yingling growing up because I was stationed over there when I was in the Navy as well. But I never had Orpheus. I tried it, and they had lots of sours. And
Oh, yeah.
they're literally the best
Actually,
sours I've
yeah.
ever had.
Actually, I think you told me about it and I looked it up. Yeah.
And so I remember I posted
But they don't
on there.
distribute here.
They do not. I posted on the Instagram. I said,
Georgia has like, you think TABC is bad? Georgia has like some of the strictest beer laws. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think homebrewing wasn't legal until 2013.
Wow.
I believe that it was either them or maybe Mississippi or Alabama. One of them was the last state in the U.S. to legalize it.
Right.
So the people that ran Orpheus and all those other breweries, they were brewing illegally before.
Probably. It must have been.
They were.
Yeah,
They said I mean, you can't charge them now. Well,
Right.
Maybe you could. I don't know.
What's the statute of limitations on that sort of thing?
I'm brewing beer. I don't know.
Yeah,
Is there a tip line? No.
I don't know. Well, this is the other thing. I think I commented on their Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was like, distribute to Texas. And they liked my comment, but they didn't say anything.
Well,
so
yeah.
obviously, there's some hurdles
I'm
there.
sure it's not.
Their
Yeah,
laws,
it's not that
our
easy.
laws.
Just like, just distribute. Somebody wants
Okay,
a beer. in
fine.
Texas. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I know Ross was talking about Yingling earlier, so we tried the Yingling ice cream, and it was really good.
Yeah, they make ice cream.
Yeah,
It
HEB
is really great.
Is it HEB? No,
Central
Central Market
Market
carries it.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
HEB.
like right now?
So,
right now?
right now.
So I don't know
Right
if
now.
it's here in,
Oh my
in
God.
Fort Worth.
I would imagine. It
I
would
know
be.
in Austin it is. Yeah.
So is this like beer flavored ice cream?
No, it's
or
just ice cream, but we
It's
pour
made from the same
So
company.
the
if you
story
pour
is-
beer over it,
Well, when you look
it becomes
at the
beer flavored.
When
There
you
you
look
go.
at the like the steel that you're like fermenting in,
right.
very very similar to the vats that they use for dairy.
They used to
The exact
dairy
same.
tanks.
So go back in history when Prohibition
Conical
happened.
dairy tanks,
all these
yeah.
people had all these steel vats that they couldn't use for beer anymore.
Yeah.
Some of them were converted into
Actually, just like two, just Yingling and I think it was Anheuser-Busch because they had the refrigerated trucks.
Oh, okay.
So they could deliver ice cream anywhere. A lot of places became dye factories actually because it was easier to make dye. It was pretty much the same process. They just had to switch up something at the end, and you could really easily make dye. Yeah, and then other places just made near beer. So near beer was legal still though.
I'm learning so much from you.
But if you have the choice between near beer, dye, and ice cream,
I
I know which
dye.
one I'm picking.
I think I died a little inside, but
Did you guys have you guys heard about? Okay, I just found out about this yesterday at one of my accounts. They're buying alcoholic ice cream and popsicles.
oh yeah,
Yes, I have had the
haven't
popsicles.
seen
Do you know what brand I'm talking about?
Yes, it is. Oh God, I had it at the Pecan Street Festival in
No,
Austin.
there's like they have like a
they
I
have
guess
a
like
sangria and margarita flavors.
Oh.
I wasn't
these
sure how
popsicles
they
are like
were.
at 13%.
that would work.
Well, yeah, but I couldn't figure out how
Well,
they
hey,
freeze it with
let's
that
get-
much alcohol in it.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that's
thought
the
that
thing,
would
alcohol,
change
yeah.
the.
It's like making grape ice cream. You can't really freeze that.
All right, Steel City Pops, let's get on it.
Yeah.
Alchemy Pops. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Fort
here we
Worth.
go.
Support local.
Well, I'll say the
Wait,
one that
get
I
a heady
had though,
topper,
it wasn't great.
hazy IPA.
Yeah, it was like sangria mixed with ice cream.
Hey,
And it
yeah,
was
what?
like, I was like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, but it was more of a mess, and yeah. So maybe the
did it do the
technology. I only had one, and I was
okay.
like,
So,
well,
and,
shit. I
like-
guess if I had a couple of these, I'd get a buzz, but
That's okay, but yeah, that kind of like baffles me. Like, yeah, if it's that high ABV in a popsicle, how are they doing that?
yeah.
Science.
Maybe you
Science.
guys could tell us the history of alcoholic ice cream vats.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Well, shit.
I don't think they added alcohol.
all
we're the
Scott
ones
wanted
that
to hear
added the
about was-
alcohol.
But Yingling does have a butterbeer flavor.
Yeah, it was really good.
amazing mixed
Yeah.
with beer.
But
We put actual beer
Yes.
with the butterbeer.
I buttered try it.
I'm not sure what beer we had with that. It was probably the whiskey barrel aged double pecan porter.
Yeah,
or was
I think that
what-
was it. That was the 512, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who actually?
You're in the
they're-
817 now, just so you know.
Hey,
Are there any 817
it's
beers?
getting a little
Like, is that like
214
the
in
name
here.
of a beer? Or?
Yeah, we have one called the 817 Amber.
Ah.
That was
cool.
a collaboration with Edgewise 8 Brewing out in Weatherford.
Gotcha.
Okay. Weatherford has brewing.
Yeah, there's Edgewise 8, there's Parker County Brewing, and I believe Dirty Job James Brewing Company.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Is it like related to Mike Rowe?
That's what I was thinking. I've not been to either
I just thought it
Dirty
was
Jobs
dirty.
or Parker County, but Edgewise.
I'm ready for
yeah.
White Settlement Brewery.
Oh, what?
I don't get that.
That just
joke.
sounds racist.
There's a town just west of here called White Settlement.
It's
No.
called White
Settlement.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what you
That's
think.
where.
No. I looked
Wait.
at why it's called White Settlement, and exactly to differentiate.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It was way back when, with Indians
Yeah.
and stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
You mean
I got
Native
you.
Americans?
Native Americans.
But yeah, that sounds kind of like bee caves, where they kind of just named because bee caves in Austin is named because there was a cave full of bees near the town.
Where you
I hope
live.
no bees
A much
listen to
more
this.
innocent name than White Settlement.
but it's just like let's just pick the most obvious.
That's where the
name.
bees went to get away from the.
Hey, if you guys
from the White Settlement.
if
Exactly.
you guys made an Allergeez with no chamomile, you could just call it BG's.
Or apples, Applebee's.
TM.
You guys want to know what
Oh
Copyright.
my god.
the most popular restaurant in White Settlement is? Cracker Barrel.
I think it would be Poncho's All You Can Stand.
Oh man, they have the world's hottest baked potatoes.
Hot potatoes.
I had no clue that was on their menu.
You gotta get rid of it.
Look, it's on the salad bar. There's baked potatoes, but nothing to put on your baked potato.
Yeah.
It's just potatoes wrapped in foil, and they are.
I had to put them in my hat. They were so fucking hot.
And they were still burning you.
I was actually there maybe a few months ago. It was after one of my tournaments.
Yeah.
And my family friends, they're like, oh, let's go eat some. I'm like, dude, okay, let me choose. I want,
Yeah.
and then they're like, oh, we got to here. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm done with it. You guys just pick. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Hey, we're going to go to Poncho's. I'm like, I'm like, okay, you know what? It's been a minute.
Is that where you lift
Yeah.
the flag?
Yeah.
Raise the flag. Yeah.
Raise the flag.
So they
It was a
had
song.
one in San Antonio, but it closed down.
They had a lot all over the state.
There's one
My
or there's
sister-
two.
There's one down the
in
street
Fort
from where
Worth.
I live in Arlington.
Yeah, my sister and I grew up
There
with
too,
it.
yeah.
We would go there, I don't know, every so often, but then they all closed down, and so we hadn't been there for a long time. So
It was my brother's favorite restaurant. We had like his birthday party there one year.
Can't go wrong with the sopapillas,
There
though.
you go.
Oh my God,
Those
They're
are-
money.
Those are the best.
They're money for sure.
sopapillas I think I've ever had.
sure.
Yeah, no, but the price per I'm like, whoa, what happened
Hey,
here?
Why is it
Inflation.
$12?
You're not looking at the price. You just, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't look at the mantle when you're poking the fire.
I didn't
know
have
what
one
that
of these around me growing up, so I don't know.
Oh, Needville.
We had Mama Ninfas.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you the best sopapilla deal
Why
right now.
does that sound really
is
familiar,
roses.
dude?
She was around for a while.
Neat. Well, there was a whole bunch of Neefas in Houston. And
Yeah.
but-
Was it like
It was good.
the sign was like a circle? And
There's a circle, said Mama Ninfas, and there's a parrot.
yeah, there's a parrot. Yeah.
There's a little bit
yeah.
of Tex-Mex, a little bit of like traditional.
Look.
Okay.
I don't care what anybody says. I love Tex-Mex. I don't care about if it's not real Mexican food. I don't care.
Hey.
Give me some chips and queso.
I missed it in Cali.
Look at my last
Oh,
name.
yeah.
Baja Fresh.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Ross and I lived in Los Angeles for almost
Yeah.
5 years, and we missed Tex-Mex so bad. So bad.
Can I get some queso? Yeah,
We
sure.
moved
Yeah.
back here.
Shredded cheese.
Yeah,
I
there
was
you
so
go.
pissed when they did that.
Would you like some more cilantro?
Yes, I would actually. No. But yeah, we moved back, and the first beer I had, Shiner. There you go.
Yep.
And that's really when I fell in love with it. Before that, I was like, oh, fucking Shiner.
Shiner box.
Because I lived here, and it was just everywhere. But then I came back, and I was like, damn, this is a...
Coming back, dude.
Amazing
Yeah,
beer.
yeah. That you just reminded me. When I moved out to Cali, I moved out to Oceanside / Carlsbad.
Yeah, I
and
know where
so
that is,
man,
yeah.
dude, I lived a 5-minute walk from the ocean. It was great.
Yeah, we
But,
were in the
dude,
valley.
Hop Highway, man. Breakwater Brewing, Bagby Brewing Company. As soon as I got there, my brother's like, "Get out of your car. We're going Pizza Port Brewing Company, man."
Yeah.
Dude, and that's when I had Belching Beavers.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter stout.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
When we lived in California, we took a drive up to Santa Rosa to visit my uncle, and we went on the Russian River there. Man. Yeah. We unfortunately we did not go to Russian River. Went to a bunch of wineries actually that day.
Like the Mum Winery.
Yeah.
Had a bunch
wasted our time right there. Could have had Pliny-Dale. Well, actually, they didn't have any Pliny at that point. It was not in season at that point, I don't believe. So.
Yeah.
If y'all have any, let me know. No.
Oh,
Elder.
man. Yeah.
Oh, Elder.
I don't know. I think we could brew something better.
Better than Pliny?
When you're buying Pliny, you're buying the name.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't speak to its quality, but I think in Texas we make beers just as good. We can make an IPA just as good.
Everybody can make an IPA.
Everybody does make an IPA.
That's true.
I feel like in Austin in particular, there's so many IPAs that are just terrible.
Yeah.
Which just like cover everything up with the hops.
Oh yeah.
But there's so many of those breweries that just have IPAs.
Yeah.
So I went to Tyler. My wife's family from the Tyler area. And there's a couple of breweries over there. We went to one. It was really good. We went to another one. Just all different types of IPAs.
Yeah.
And some
Hops
are good.
and grains is the same way, pretty
and some
much.
are okay. But I mean, for the most part, I was like, okay, come on, do something else.
Enough. Yeah. Yeah. Mix it up. Give me something.
It can be a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
IPAs,
Give me some wheat. Give me a different,
Yeah,
just a different
Yeah,
style.
give me an ale. Give me a lager.
Give me something heavy. I don't know.
So what's been the favorite beer project you've worked on here in your time? So would you say it's more of like a seasonal or something like led up to the GABF?
Yeah, so so that was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
I really don't put my hands into the beer anymore.
Okay.
So I'm out there, grinding it out,
Telling
checking
people
the
how
accounts.
good the
yeah,
beer is.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
when we met you,
Trying
you
to
were,
get some beer at Creed
Bratton.
Bratton.
Yeah, when I met you, I was ordering a Blood and Honey. I remember.
Yeah.
And you were like, hey, what can I do to get some Panther Brewing up in here?
Panther
Yes.
Island.
And so
And they were like, move to Oak Cliff.
Oh man, nobody's gonna get that.
Hey, didn't they just open a brewery? Oak Cliff Brewing?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Gentrified brewing, I think is what it's called.
It's their cracked black pepper Pilsner.
I don't know about that.
Pretty dang good.
That sounds
think
good
it
to
is.
me.
Yeah, I mean, you get that peppery. I mean,
There's
it's,
yeah
for what it is.
I mean, I guess
I dig it.
if you get a Belgian, I think it might really work because you already got the spicy finish. Maybe it might be too much. I don't know. Oh. Anyway, so let's actually talk about the beer. I don't think we've actually talked about.
I've already flown through my beer.
Yeah, I really like it.
Okay,
you
so-
get a lot of like spice, like
A lot of
like
spice.
is it like a nutmeggy sort of?
It's like a
It's probably
spicier-
like maybe oaky from the barrel or something.
It's a
but-
spicier version of the one we had
Absolutely.
before.
The barrel, when you said that, and then when you said nutmeg,
Yeah,
that was another characteristic. I was like, oh, yep,
yeah, really, yeah.
nutmeg for sure.
It's like really, it's like the Allergeez, but just better, really.
I like
all
this way
around.
better than
This is
Allergees.
really
yeah.
good.
And there was
Yeah.
nothing wrong with the Allergees.
No, but
But this covers up a little bit of the sweetness.
Yeah.
That, like for 3 beers,
Yeah, it's got
like
a
if that was our
spicy-
goal,
yeah.
I think that would have been too much. This one, I could drink 3 of.
I agree.
Yeah.
I definitely
with
agree.
what I think with Chris doing this is like for the beer drinkers. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Right.
You know?
And you can get like the sour on the nose, but it really doesn't taste sour.
Yeah, it goes down smooth.
Man,
Yeah.
You guys,
get-
next time, y'all gotta have. It's our Cannonball that's with coffee beans.
Yeah.
Cinnamon and bourbon soaked, dude. Money. We've already brought it back like 4 times.
Yeah.
Is it a seasonal?
It's just a one-off. That
Really?
we keep bringing back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so.
But you
so
have the
good.
regular Cannonball, right?
Absolutely.
Or-
Yeah. Cannonball is my go-to in the morning.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Robust, malty, roasted.
Oh man.
Coffee.
Do you
Yeah.
ever drink Cannonball while listening to Cannonball?
While watching Cannonball run. And the breeders, it just syncs up. It's
Exactly. It's like watching
Last
Tombstone while
Splash,
eating
that-
a Tombstone.
oh god.
Let's go back to drinking in the morning. So in a job like this, you can drink on the clock because that's your job.
You can, but when it comes to
You wanna
work,
stay sharp.
when it comes to work, you work.
Shirt?
You know?
Yeah.
You can start your shift with a beer. Cool.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
You work,
because you
though.
love beer.
Yeah.
Of course, you're
You
gonna.
work, or you can have that beer and sip on it, or
Yeah,
as long as you can.
yeah.
But once work's done, dude, hell yeah,
There you go.
it's go time. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
enjoy ourselves. Let's relax. Let's have a
Right.
few for sure.
Yeah.
Has Panther Island done any like collaborations with other
Well,
nearby breweries?
you were just saying that they.
Yeah, with Edgewise 8, that was our 817.
Oh, that
Amber.
was he. Okay.
Oh,
gotcha.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So what's next for Panther Island?
That I can tell you, but then
Under
I have to
wraps.
kill you.
Okay, what's next for you?
As long as you don't
tonight?
send the
As
Panther.
in like collaboration or
No, just
any
as
new
far
beers?
as just in general.
Okay, so yeah, Sweet Fang for sure.
Peanut butter.
Yeah, here for the Fang Bang and
Chili time.
Well, so this is peanut butter and allergies, right?
No, it's a
chocolate peanut butter
completely
stout.
different.
if you have a
Yeah,
peanut butter
gotcha.
allergy, you better not drink it.
Yeah.
we have to ask
do
if you have an
you-
allergy.
Do you? So you do use
Yes.
actual peanut butter? Okay.
Then we have.
I was gonna say if it was allergies and peanut butter, you could call it G's nuts.
Patent pending. Patent pending.
this guy right now, dude. Yes.
Jeez, nuts. What was the one you came
You
up
already
with
have a
earlier?
good job. You don't need another one.
What was it?
BG's.
BG's. Yeah,
BG's
yeah,
or
yeah.
G's nuts.
Anything with G's in it, he's on top
He's
of
got
it.
something.
I got all the G's.
We have
Jeez,
our
Jesus.
What's the next one? Oh,
I think we all came up with that. at some time.
here comes Sanazar, our Russian Imperial
Yeah,
Stout.
yeah. I saw that on your website. Yeah.
Oh man, Ooh,
Russian
Love
Imperial
it.
Stout.
love it.
RIS.
Local cold brew coffee. We've been using it for a while. Pick Coffee Roasters out in Weatherford. What else? Oh, our Wrath.
Yeah. I've
Yes.
seen
our
that's
Belgian strong ale.
yeah. That's on a completely separate page on your website because
When you say strong ale, what would the percentage be?
Dude, I think
it's like
I was
10 or 12 or maybe
It's
even
up there.
higher than that. I can't remember.
That's
I
not
wanna
a
say-
start your morning
I wanna
off
say-
beer.
I want to say 13.
It might be.
When you say
Dude.
website, there's more than one page.
Man, the Belgian Warrior. That's what it's called.
Belgian Warrior.
Yes. Sandy, who makes our labels and everything, awesome artist. If you've not seen the cover art,
It looks really
it's
cool, yeah.
Viking just on top of this
Yeah.
mountain of skulls, and then Mike Kennard, who's the lead singer for local metal band, awesome band, Oh Sleeper. He wrote out that description, about Wrath himself, and I'm like, dude, yes. And they're so metal too, so it's like, dude, got to get the man to do it. So yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But isn't the founder
Ryan,
yeah, he's
Ryan.
he's in
Ryan
his own
was,
band.
he's currently in a Texas country band called Scotch
okay, never
Mountain Gang.
mind.
Prior,
Do they need a pedal steel player?
since our logo is a guitar pick, he was with a band called Valera, and he did a few tours with Warped Tour. So.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
man.
cool.
Yeah. He has some really cool pictures with like
Nice.
Travie McCoy and Haley from Paramore and
Yeah.
pretty
yeah.
cool stuff. I was like, wow,
Nice.
this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Pictures of her.
But to see my boss in his element,
Chance would enjoy them.
I would.
Well,
Oh.
everybody.
My wife is right there.
Well, she doesn't listen. She refuses to listen.
Yeah.
This Belgian Warrior picture, that is really metal. I mean, it's like
11.5
Conan with
by
like
the way. Yeah.
yeah.
Conan or Conan? If it's
It's
Conan,
like Conan.
Yeah.
It's like Conan O'Brien. with,
Yeah.
like
On a mountain
I feel
of
like he
skulls.
does this.
fucking
This is the skull of Jay Leno
fucking-
he's holding on.
Yes.
Legs are just walking on the skull.
straight crush your enemy, see them driven before you, and hear the
Oh.
lamentation of the women type shit.
Yeah.
That's when you've succeeded as a brewery.
Shit.
Yeah.
This GABF is like here. The
Dude.
Lamentations is up here.
I went to my first JBF last year,
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
dude.
As a
Had blast.
representative of Panther?
We
or-
went just to go.
Oh.
I mean, we had submitted our beers and everything, but we weren't there at that time. But
Yeah.
man, I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was
I
fun,
thought
lots of fun.
I think I've seen everybody submitting their beers right now.
Are you guys submitting right now?
yeah, they're there. We've sent them.
Is it
Yeah.
the same location, or do
It's
they?
Colorado, right?
Denver?
Or-
Okay.
Yeah.
Denver?
Okay.
Yeah.
At the
Alright.
convention center, right?
Dude,
Right there
man,
on
I had
16th
no idea how many breweries can fit under one
Oh,
roof.
my
Oh
goodness.
man,
was like,
everybody.
They had that down to a
yeah.
science.
It's like, how am I going to get
Brewing
drunk on 1
science.
ounce?
Right.
2 ounces? I'm like, oh, next one. Next
Yeah,
one. Next
yeah.
one, next one.
Because
Yes.
it's every brewery. Yes, exactly.
So
with-
Denver has a lot of breweries.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have
I
Fort
think they
Collins
have.
and Denver.
Colorado has the most breweries, I think, in the nation.
Really?
Per,
Wow.
Per
yeah,
capita.
yeah.
Per
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Golden has some nice ones.
Here's the thing.
Boulder.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I really didn't do GABF style. Like, I was there. Okay, cool. Drank. Had
You're
a great
saying
time.
Texas beers are better.
No. Well,
I think that's what you're trying to say.
it was
right?
football season,
Okay.
and I'm a huge TCU fan. And they were playing, and so we walked across to this
Oh,
bar,
yeah.
and we watched the game. And, we didn't go to other breweries and all that
Uh-huh.
stuff. So
Right. Yeah.
kind of, I was like, damn it, man, I kind of missed out on it.
Uh,
But It's a TCU game, so
Yeah.
You're gonna go again.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna
I mean,
go
you can't
again.
just go once.
I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hey, some got to work, man.
Someone's got to be here to hold down the fort.
Absolutely, for sure.
Is there a lot of marijuana infused beers there now? I mean,
There are a few. Yeah.
Lagunitas makes a couple, but they're in California. But
Yeah.
I think they make a 420 that actually tastes like you're drinking weed.
bong?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not
From a
like
bong?
not like
Just
bong
drinking
water.
bong water?
That would be nasty. But hops are
We've all
a
been there.
cousin of weed. They're in the cannabis family.
Okay.
True.
So hops, yeah.
That's why it's like, oh man, this is dank. You smell
Yeah,
that?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. When I first, I was like,
Skunky.
what
Yeah,
am I
looking
drinking?
around and it's
Yeah.
Diggity
Did I
dang.
just get high?
Yeah. I really like y'all's banner. That looks dope.
This is all Ross. Ross
Thank-
is the champion
yeah.
of this.
Ross
game.
is the brains
and we
behind
also
the
have
operation.
stickers if you want to put them up around your brewery.
Yeah, that will. Yeah, for sure. And then one will be on my Jeep.
cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Do it.
Nice.
Do it.
Definitely went on your urinals.
We've always wanted one on a Jeep. We just didn't know it. But yeah, and we have our koozies and everything,
Yeah.
and we have personalized glass. Anyway,
Three
we
beers
have a bu-
in.
Yeah,
you can
we,
see that the three
merchandising.
main members aren't here.
Yeah.
Or 3 of the 5 main members aren't here.
yeah, these guys are our Fort Worth crew.
We're just the Fort Worth
Yeah.
stand-ins.
Two of them have kids up there, and one of them is sowing his royal oats in New York right now.
I don't know.
Define oats.
I mean,
Would he happen to be in
socks are
Queens?
not-
He's watching. He's just listening to Hall &
You
Oates.
got it.
Yeah.
He's listening to Hall & Oates in Brooklyn.
I don't think if
While sewing.
I don't think
Hey, he's making some great socks, though.
There you go.
I don't think you can sew them into a
comment.
sock. I don't know.
Oh, he's sewing some socks, all right.
On that note,
Why are they so crispy?
we should probably thank Joe for being here.
No, Joe. Yeah, yeah.
And Jojo, who likes jujitsu. I don't know
you
how you
ever-
say that 3 times fast.
JoJo Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah. They say
It's like
what's
Inspector
the
Gadget.
Portuguese is like they say jiu-jitsu. Oh, it says no jiu-jitsu. I say jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu, whatever. Yeah, this was fun.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
thanks,
called
guys.
yourself Joe Jitsu?
Until recently, just fucking around. Yeah, on the jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I'm sure Tony has a better version of that he's come up with just now.
BG's Jiu-Jitsu. That doesn't sound good at all.
I would go to that class. I
Tell you what, though.
don't know about you guys.
Rhonda had me in a triangle.
He was staying alive.
You wouldn't tap out.
I
Hey.
would not tap out.
Our podcast is PG-13.
That's because 13 people listen to us.
That is true.
All right.
So, do you have a recommendation for our third and last beer?
What have we had? We've had the
Allergees.
Allergees?
And then the
Funkygeez.
Funkygeez. Yo, gotta go with the Cannonball.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Coffee it
Cannonball
is.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'll get that for you guys right
Damian
now.
Rice.
Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Jamie Rice.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
He
thank
did a
you.
song.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe has left us because
Joe has left the building.
yeah.
But he's actually still in the building
He's still-
because
Oh
he
yeah,
works
he's
here.
still in the building.
He's no longer in the stave room.
He's got a job because he's got bills.
He's
and
no
shit.
longer in the Jesus barrel.
Yeah, they're open till 10. So, and that's something weird that I thought was weird because they're only open till 10.
Is that a Fort Worth rule?
Maybe, yeah. I was thinking maybe that's the
Yeah.
area they can't be open later or something. I don't know.
Something to do with breweries. Maybe is it something to do with? Chance, you might know this. Why are they
Listen.
only open till 10?
That I
if
don't
only
know.
if only somebody that worked here was
Damn it!
Sitting-
We should have
Dang
asked
it.
Joe.
I didn't think about it.
So-
I thought about
yeah, I
it
don't know
earlier,
either.
but then when he got here, it's like,
And some breweries are open just random days, like maybe just Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yeah,
only.
no.
Is
A
that
lot
common
of breweries,
thing?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because that's when people drink. They're not going to be open during the week serving just
Yeah.
a few people.
I don't
So
know.
they
I
would
feel
do
like
all
on a
the
Tuesday.
legwork during
Yeah,
the
like-
week, and then
Like Circle is only open like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Are they even open on? Yeah, they're open Sundays.
they
Anyway.
are. They definitely are.
Yeah, yeah. And Hop Squad, I don't know when they'll be. Oh, but you weren't with us.
They have started. They've taken over the Tops building already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked to them.
I know, but I haven't been there yet.
Okay. Yeah.
I love talking to people.
Wish I
Moving
could
on
do it
to-
every day.
I love talking to people. Wish I could do it every day.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
So what do we have here? Beer 3, guys.
Thank
All
you,
right.
baby.
So this is a Scotch ale.
Thank you a lot.
It's a Scotch ale.
It's a dark beer.
Welcome, Mr.
It feeds your lawn.
Elvis.
Federland,
That is Scott's Scotch impression.
Which is the worst
Scottish impression,
Scottish
actually.
impression ever.
It's intentional.
So,
Ooh.
Sorry, Scott.
So this is an
Wow.
this is an 8.3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
Luckily, I'm
Very-
driving.
Yeah. 12
Very-
ounce pour in a tulip glass, so you
Very
got a little
coffee.
bit smaller. But yeah, that coffee hits you.
but you also you probably get the
Man.
you get the caramel in there.
I think this is
or
smooth.
caramel.
I like it a lot.
It's deceptive because
Like that a lot.
it's a high alcohol volume, but it just tastes like drinking coffee.
yeah.
I don't know. I get the alcohol in
I
it.
like it a lot when you spell a lot as one word when it's really two words.
No.
wrong.
No.
No,
Oh, forever unclean. No.
that's that Rosenberg education.
Oh, I guess so. Needville.
I don't want your life.
You Vanderbeeked me.
You never been double Vanderbeek.
I don't want any spaces
A DV.
Oh man.
in the lot. White settlement, Needville.
That is what Needville's like. No.
Where is
Yeah.
Needville?
So if you're in Houston and you take Highway 59 Southwest, you go through Sugar Land, then you go to Richmond Rosenberg,
Okay.
Keep going until
and then you exit Highway 36
until
for
you see
5 minutes,
no more schools.
and then you have Needville.
Is that outside of Harris County?
Yeah, we're in Fort Bend County.
Okay.
If you enter the directions in your computer, you can print out a Yahoo Maps directions to get
Can
there.
you map quest it?
Google Maps is the best.
You can map quest it too. You can even ask Bing.
See,
Ask
You can
Jeeves.
Bing it.
see, I'm normally somebody that
Wait.
supports Bing.
Ask Jeeves.
Their maps aren't at,
Wait,
at
what if
2018
what
technology.
What if you want a map of Peru?
It'll
They
get
got-
you there.
they got that.
It'll get you there.
Can
Might
you
be a
get
long
to,
way.
Can you get to all
It'll
the
get you
species of
drunk.
beans?
No, I don't know. What beans?
Yeah, Peru.
Okay.
So where's Peru again? It's in Chile.
It's not in Chile.
It's not.
It's north of Chile.
It's north
What
of
are you
Chile.
talking about?
Wait, what? Where's?
We
what's-
missed what you had said while I was
I feel like
talking.
you're having
Beans.
like a brain misfire
Beans.
right now.
You
Are you having a
just-
stroke?
Just beans. You just
Peruvian
said-
food.
Are you about Lima?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about.
potatoes.
The city,
Oh,
Lima.
potatoes,
Lima
not beans.
Are you
Potatoes.
talking about Lima beans?
lime beans?
This is all gold, right, by the way. Hashtag CB gold.
Please edit.
Chance Burunda gold.
Please edit out all of
Don't
my
tell
white
Clint that.
settlement.
He'll be so angry if I
impersonations.
take
He
his
was
gold.
like, I thought that was Clint Bradley gold. And then Cutter's like, I thought that
Clint
was
Bradley
spot
is
on
not
Clint.
here.
Cutter
Spot
butter
on Clint.
gold. Dude, is he here? When did he show up? Oh, hey.
Hey, oh man.
Joel is here also. He's just silent.
As Joel usually.
Including Joel.
Is this live?
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah.
Do it live.
I did think about doing a Facebook Live, but I didn't.
That'd be trouble.
You guys did it with like the second or third podcast.
Yeah, and I thought we
I
could
watched it.
we
I
could
was
do
so-
it again. Yeah,
yeah.
but
Joe did some
Cutter was
Facebook Live
against it
stuff. I
anyway.
saw him with his phone.
The
Yeah.
crafts and carts we
probably
did live,
Instagram Live.
with those guys, and that
Yeah.
was a really awesome setup. Like they do that professionally. Their whole
Well,
house
yeah.
is wired for that sort of
Is that
thing.
where y'all play video games and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
it was Mario Kart, and
I was as we said, I was unable to go.
Yeah.
Ross
I was dead.
under the weather.
Yes.
Well, shout out to Cease and Tucker though, because
Oh, yeah.
it was some great hosting.
Also, ceased one of our reviews on iTunes. So
Ooh,
there
how do you
go.
know it was her?
Her name is on it anyway. But yeah, everybody out there, we haven't said it, but rate reviews on iTunes. Follow us everywhere you can. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm looking at Tony for some reason.
Well, I was gonna say,
I'm not looking-
if you got a few extra dollars
for no
laying
reason.
around, we got a
we
Patreon.
have a Patreon. There you
Yeah.
go. And none of these guys have done it. No, they don't need to.
Well, these
Hey,
guys haven't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Chance just made $3,000 selling his car.
Oh,
you should
there you
definitely
go.
donate to your
Yeah, yeah,
Patreon.
yeah. But
I'm
yeah,
actually going to use that money for other Patreon. I'm just.
nah, that. Oh, no. Here you
competitor
go.
beer
You
podcast.
left the. You seem to have left this knife in my back. No.
That was a really good knife pullout.
Yeah. Thanks. My pullout game is strong. But yeah. Also, I believe Joel is trying to do a giveaway for our 10th review on iTunes. So
Do you remember when every
was
time
never given a name.
Joel would comment something, you and I would both say Joel,
Joel Berg, yeah, they kind of
And
got
an
all
exclamation point.
fat.
And
yeah.
I don't think he got my joke. I thought it was being mean. I felt bad.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about what the beer tastes like yet, really, have we?
Yeah, we did.
It's
I like this beer a lot.
Yeah.
It's nice and it's full.
I don't
Wait,
taste the
is it
percentage
what?
like you said.
It's
That-
I feel like it's a
Sorry.
deceptive beer.
Yeah,
I
I feel like
could
it's
hear
very
that.
deceptive.
If I'm going to finish this, I'm going to be
It's sneaking up
pretty...
on me.
I mean, it's like...
I mean,
it's like a glass of wine.
It's
right
no
here.
Doppelblur. I can taste. I get the alcohol in it, but it's not like hit you in the face alcohol.
No, yeah, you're right. It's like
It's
you can drink it and you know
coffee really covers up a whole lot
that
of it.
I should really watch myself after I drink this beer.
Watch yourself,
I
masturbate.
might. If I drink 2 of these, I might tell
In the
my
mirror.
engagement plans.
Yeah.
Shots fired.
We haven't talked about that. I don't know. Did we? I don't know. Anyway, we don't need to go over that.
Okay.
So, yeah, this beer is it's smooth.
Would you say a 1 or a 0?
This is a 1 for me.
Yeah, one definitely.
I skipped Scott. I'm sorry.
I guess it's a 1.
matter.
I'm not a fan of the coffee flavor.
But that's the predominant flavor in the beer, though.
Yeah, I know.
It tastes
I
like
just don't drink it though.
It tastes like a sober up dessert type beer.
I think
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you drink 3 of these?
I would be
Nah.
shit faced.
I
I would
don't
drink
think that'd
one
be
of
a good
these in the
idea.
morning. I
Yeah.
think that would be a nice like get me back in. Because remember at our guy
10,
weekend,
2, and 4.
our guy weekend, I drank a KBS in the morning, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
This is KBS.
Yeah.
But although
I feel like
KBS is
KBS
Different
out.
style of beer.
I feel
Yeah,
like their
but it is.
distribution is a lot wider than it was in the years past. Like
Yeah.
you can
Right.
find it in a
You
lot
can-
of
yeah,
places
yeah.
now.
Whereas it was kind of a rarity.
Yeah.
So
It's like, oh man, they have KBS here. We better get it. But now it's like, there's KBS.
The Central Market by me had it.
Here is kind of like, oh, I see KBS, I better buy it.
Yeah.
So I went to this place called Taps and Caps right down the road from me. You could take a growler up there and get it filled up, and
Yeah.
they have some beers from local beers, Austin beers, and they have
You
beers
get
from
Austin beers all the way up here?
Yeah, and then
Really?
there's some other beers from like
Way up
around
here.
from way up here, and beers from all around the country, except for Georgia beers apparently. And I was there and I saw that they had KBS.
We had a Georgia beer.
It wasn't just KBS; it was an Imperial
Yeah,
KBS.
there are some breweries in the Buckhead area.
But we had what was not real ale, straight to ale. It was really good.
And speaking of Trader Joe's, did we?
Wait,
talk
were
about
we?
Trader Joe's?
When were? What?
We were
Yeah.
talking about Elvin from the Cosby Show working at Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. He
No,
he does work there.
We did mention Trader Joe's. Yes.
He does work there. But anyway, I went to Trader Joe's and got some beers earlier today.
Yeah.
And one of them was a
Some
brewery.
Martin House.
I got some Martin House, the True Love, which is their
True Love.
sour,
Yeah.
and it's good.
So Trader Joe's
See, and
carries
that-
local
that-
beers
They
also?
do,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, which
I think it's
we
a
found,
newer
we
thing.
found out last time
Right,
when we
yeah.
had the Martin House, and we
And I
also
got
had the
the-
True Love that time. The thing is, I'm not really into sours, but the sour that we just had, well, I wouldn't really call it a sour,
No.
although it has Brett, so it is. There's a sour character to it.
Right.
The Brett Allergeez, but I really enjoyed it, even
No,
though
yeah.
I'm not a sour fan.
So our second beer had Brett in it, but what is
Yeah.
Brett?
Brettanomyces.
Okay, gotcha. That's
It's
what it
a
was.
yeast.
That's what I thought it was because that's what you guys talked about
Yeah.
in the yeast lab.
Yeah,
and
it's like see, there's like 2 kinds of yeast, and then there's wild yeast.
Yeah.
Brett is typically a wild yeast, but they've been able to cultivate it and everything. But it gives you those wild flavors. It gives you those farmhouse, barney, goaty, horse blanket, sometimes kind of flavor, depending on the strain. But yeah.
So when you talk to the Texas Yeast Lab people,
Mm-hmm.
I know they said they couldn't scale getting you some yeast for like your personal stuff, but
They just need a scoop.
yeah, well, that's the idea. Is there a way
No.
that they could get it to you and keep it pure enough for you to use
Oh,
in a small batch?
Yeah, I'm sure, but the thing is, doing it for one person.
Don't want to make a
and-
habit of it.
Yeah, but like scaling it and
Yeah.
trying to do it
Yeah.
for a lot of people, and then you worry about shelf life and a whole bunch of other stuff and packaging. I'm sure they don't have packaging
Yeah.
for a small amount because what they have is like 3-gallon tubs and like.
Is that
stuff like
because
that.
yeast can always be changing if you don't control like its environment?
Well, it's a
It can
living
die,
organism.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's too hot or anything, if you don't keep it cold,
My
but
batteries
they-
died in my lap.
Must have been something you said.
That's nice.
So one of the
Yeah.
things that they said was that like if you say buy it, they don't want to prepackage
Yeah.
in a lot of cases because
Yeah,
if you
because-
buy
yeah,
it and then
exactly.
it takes say a couple days.
When are you going to
in
use
Texas
it?
heat,
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
That makes
say, something happens with the humidity, and that kills something.
So
let's say you actually use it, but only 20% is viable.
Yeah.
You're not getting the full.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do they
which
sell
you
it?
shouldn't,
then?
You shouldn't just dump it in there anyway. You should make
So
a
they
starter,
test
but-
it before.
Yeah, to
They sell it-
viability and everything. Yeah.
They sell it to a lot of breweries.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's typically used next day.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
they're testing it,
So-
and they have a percentage. Like
Yeah.
we know it's
Exactly how
92%
much, yeah.
viable.
How many
Right.
cells are
Yeah.
living? Which use cell count when you're brewing to see how many cells you need for your batch.
And so their batch is ready to start
Ready to
the
go,
process.
yeah.
So
Which
they take that
they-
yeast, incorporate
They
it.
have their
Yeah.
formulas, they have their percentages
Right.
worked out, and it was one of the points that they made. Like, it's more difficult to go from, say, 1 gallon to 5 gallons than it is going from like 50 gallons to 500 gallons. Because something that Ross pointed out was that it's you have a higher utilization of your yeast
Yeah.
when it's a larger quantities somehow. So
It's got
I
more
don't know that.
sugars
Yeah,
and everything
I don't know
you
the
can use.
technical side of it, but they were saying that something happens on economies of scale where it becomes a lot more efficient the higher scales you use. So it sounded really cool.
Right, so you're having to make.
there's a lot
I think it
involved.
makes sense because you're going
Science.
after one. You're going after one certain
The other
strain
thing
or
is-
whatever.
yeah.
and so you do it in a whole bunch.
Well,
and so
yeah.
that way that many more beers.
That
get
whole
that-
bunch is like a
Right.
critical mass. Where if
Right.
you were just using 1 gallon, it's easy for that 1 gallon to die. But
Oh,
when you
yeah.
have
I
like
see.
50 gallons, like, I mean, these
Yeah,
guys.
your percentage, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The viable percentage is easier to control.
And these guys,
It's a
their
bigger
backgrounds
percentage.
were like biomedical engineering, and they had
Yeah.
like it was legit science.
Yeah,
behind
Gabby
it.
worked on nanomachines to fight
Yeah.
cancer. So
Yeah.
It's
And
like when you're trying to rent 28 days, but you rent 28 days later.
They don't have the pictures on the box.
Hey, Sandy B's a national
A bee.
treasure.
Austin treasure. No.
Is she still in Austin?
Wait.
Just
I thought
send
after
it.
she got divorced, she left Austin.
But it in Speed 2,
Cruise control.
Speed 2 cruise control.
Tamia's in that movie.
Can
Tamia?
yeah,
Tia and Tamara?
the singer. No,
Yeah, she's married to Grant Hill.
The twins?
she is. Did you know she has MS?
No.
I did not know that.
Yeah. We asked. I think we asked Google
Grant
about
Hill?
her.
Oh,
Google.
We
Not
have the
Bing?
Google
You're not
Home
binging?
thing.
Oh.
Bing Home.
Don't tell Bing.
What is Bing Home's little device?
Bing Home.
Hey Bing.
It's called a doorbell.
I don't know. Let me look at Alta Vista.
GeoCities.net.
Wait.
I'll ask Jeeves.
Oh God.
No, I don't think
Like
Microsoft
us.
has one of those things.
I don't think so.
I think they missed the game.
Microsoft?
I don't think there was.
Well,
No, they
got
have something.
Cortana.
Yeah, Cortana, but
Yeah.
that sucks.
She sucks.
It does.
Yeah.
Lycos would know.
Yeah.
Hotbot.
Fetch boy. I don't know.
Friendster.
I think it's the one that doesn't fit that.
Yeah.
It's a social media.
It was. It was.
I just wrote
early
about this
social
in my
media.
live journal.
Photo bucket.
Oh God.
Photo bucket dead.
Are we just?
It is.
We just
So
listing
I went.
stuff?
I logged into my photo bucket. All my pictures are gone.
I know because it died.
Okay.
Yeah.
They didn't transfer
Wait,
to GeoCities.
but what about Clint Picasso?
Ooh, they died too. Picasso.
No, he had a freaking Google. What is a social
Plus.
media? Google Plus.
Plus is still around.
Remember
Yeah.
when Clint made his Google Plus?
Yeah.
You have to remember because you got 900 selfies of his face.
Oh yeah, and then
Wait, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I
yeah.
got 900 notifications, and I kept clicking on them, and it was just Clint's face, Clint's face, Clint's
Wait.
face.
You didn't just stop at 2 or 3.
No, I was like, there's got to be
Well,
something different.
something good. There's a reason.
Hey,
There's
after
why is
100,
this?
How does
maybe
he
you
make the
stopped.
same smile every time?
These are questions that need answers.
the 426
Science.
photo is just like a close up of the head of his penis.
There it is.
There it is. That's what I've been scrolling for.
Is that a top hat?
It's a rocket ship.
Mushroom.
Death to Smoochie
That's the
reference.
Smoochie reference.
I've been waiting my whole life for one of those.
It's a penis.
There it is. Oh man.
I never saw.
I
Death to
loved that
Smoochie.
movie.
No, a lot of people. If ever I'm on a talk show with Jon Stewart, My goal in life is to say, well, at least I didn't have a bit part in Death to Smoochie.
Dude, he gets asked about that every once in a while, and
Oh,
he'll
man.
own it.
Yeah, no, yeah. He's
That
not the,
is
he's not the kind
half-baked
of
roll,
person that,
like, yeah.
That was a good. What? How is
Yeah.
that not a good role? That
No,
was
no, those are
that was
great
him.
roles.
That was him during his. Did he still have his MTV show
He
at that
did.
point? Yeah,
Really?
Yeah,
And
that was
what-
in the 90s.
And Bob Saget.
Bob Saget, Janine Garofalo was still
I
relevant.
suck dick for coke.
You ever
Don't-
suck dick
wait,
for weed?
Don't edit that. Don't.
That's the gift. That's the we make that and put it on.
Telling
Ross's face.
myself that do not edit that into a something.
I'm not going to repeat it because then I'm going to have one.
Wait, what just happened? No. Anyway, yeah, Half Baked was great. Anyway, still good.
He's playing the Ed Sheeran song again. We've already heard
you
this
know,
one.
a lot of some bands, you know, they don't have a lot of material, so they have to play stuff twice.
Hey, I think
Or
Ed
like,
Sheeran.
wait, no, I think this is a different song.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just Ed Sheeran.
He was
because
18. First he did 18, and now
You know,
he's
when
doing,
I used to do
It
open
just sounds
mics,
exactly
I
the
played a
same.
lot of John Mayer. So
Oh God, yeah, and
Yeah.
you still.
Speaking of sucking
but the
dick for
worst
coke.
part is, is you still believe John Mayer writes good songs.
John Mayer
He does
is one
make
of the
great
top
music.
10
He
guitarists
does not make good music.
that's alive right now.
that latest album from John Mayer is
Hey.
legit good. He had some bad albums in between.
Wait,
Those other albums
okay,
sucked.
Okay,
The newest album is good.
I don't.
okay,
Okay,
Scott, how does John Mayer sound?
well,
You can't go straight into John Mayer though, right?
First,
You
I
gotta-
have to start with Meatwad.
You got to start with Meatwad.
From.
Aqua Teen.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you about something about this guitar album that I'm doing now. It's got a lot of soul and it's got a lot of blues in it. And what I'm doing right here, putting some keyboards in here. I'm making my own sound. You know, I like the girls. I like to touch myself. I like to look at. Okay,
12 Bar Blues.
That was Meatwad transforming into John Mayer.
That's the only in person or relation
Oh
I can
man.
do.
Yeah. I always enjoy it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It's the highlight of my day.
Having said that,
That's good.
I do think he's put out a good few albums in the last 3 albums.
I would say the last
Room for
album is
Squares,
good, and then
I
that
like,
last
but-
single he did was pretty good.
Yeah, where
Wait,
he's,
It caught me off guard, that last single.
It was a hilarious video.
Where
The
he's-
video was great.
I haven't
he-
seen the video.
where he just goes to like
Well,
the.
you know,
The
every-
video is really goofy, but the song, I like the song a lot.
Every day is a winding road.
My wife says she can't drive. 55.
Oh, so much wine. They also have wine here at Panther Island, by the way. Wine
On
and
draft.
kombucha.
Panther Island is. There are no Panthers, and it is not an island.
Oh
Discuss.
God, yes.
And they do not support the Carolina Panthers.
Fit for Clemens.
Who just got beat by the Steelers?
Oh,
In
well,
preseason,
they're-
calm down.
Boom roasted.
Calm down.
When is your running
Also-
back going to show up?
He'll be here any day now. He just wants to be well rested for the real season.
No, he just wants to be paid for past.
Because
Hey, who has him in our
performance.
league? Or either league?
Cutter, I think, does Cutter have him in ESPN or?
I'm about to
it might
find
be
out.
Hallie Caldwell.
That's something that we haven't discussed.
The,
Fantasy
Aaron,
football.
Aaron Donald got paid
Did he?
$135 million.
Aaron
for
Rodgers
6
got
years.
paid. Julio Jones is getting paid.
What? ab-
Teddy
well,
Bridgewater
hopefully-
got paid.
No, he just got traded.
He got a contract too.
Well, yeah, and he's gonna take over for
Well, who else?
Drew Bledsoe.
Are they?
I mean,
Yeah, I don't
Drew
think you
Brees.
mean that.
Wow,
I don't
okay.
think you mean that.
Michelle, I
hey,
can't
but
drive.
Drew-
I don't
yeah.
know the difference between Drew Bledsoe and Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Drew Brees was a backup for Drew Bledsoe.
No.
So
Drew
wait, no.
Brees went from
Drew
Sandy-
Brees was a San Diego,
San Diego
starter,
Charger.
and they drafted Phillip Rivers, and so they
And
let
they were
Drew
like,
Brees.
hey, this guy's way better than you.
They
so.
drafted Phillip Rivers because they thought Drew Brees sucked. But then, when the year that they
Yeah.
drafted Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees had a career year. But then they didn't want to re-sign Drew Brees, so they let him go.
Yeah.
He signed a contract with the Saints, won a Super Bowl, son of a B. And Phillip Rivers is still in San
Can't
Diego.
be mad at him having a career.
That's smart.
His
Yeah.
season was a fuck you season.
Yeah.
That's the best season you can
that's
have.
true. And no, I mean, I love Drew Brees. He's a great guy.
You love him?
He's a great guy. I would suck his dick right off.
Phillip Rivers.
Well, he's from Austin, so
Exactly.
You
I
could
could
make
probably,
that happen.
I could probably do that.
What?
Westlake?
What would Phillip Rivers get?
Do your white
Champs?
trash. Do your white
Let me
trash.
tell you where
Yes,
I'd
from
get.
Ch-
I'd go back to White Settlement where I'm from, and I'd beat up somebody. Is what I'd do. Probably my sister.
Oh, that does.
They call me
yeah.
Philip Rivers because if you cross me,
I will fill up.
I'll put you in rivers.
I will fill you up.
Not just one river.
I will
You'll
fill-
be in rivers.
multiple rivers. I will fill you up with rivers of blood. Anyway, we should probably wrap this up.
Hey guys, so we're not done with our beer, and
No.
technically we can't finish.
I'm not gonna
our-
finish this beer. I'm gonna be drunk if I finish it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, how about that Cole Beasley?
And that dude can rap.
Hey,
Have you heard his rap? That dude can flow.
I am done with my drink.
how did Scott? How would Cole Beasley sound rapping?
Yo, man, I'm gonna get the oil change. I gotta get my oil change today. Come down to 5-minute oil change, y'all.
Did you start to say Firestone?
Why is he rapping about oil changes? Okay.
Because he's the representative for the 5-minute oil change.
Is he 4?
I'm gonna get my oil change, then I'm gonna get my girl change, then I'm gonna get my neural change. Anybody
Neural?
want my neural?
It rhymes. Like,
Yeah, come on.
it's like on a.
My name is Cole. Come sit on my pole.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my Jeep
I took
down
it
to
far.
the oil change, then I'm gonna get some sleep down with the oil change.
Why are you sleeping with the oil change? Don't sleep on your oil change.
Then I
Don't sleep on your oil
forgot
changes.
to pay on my oil change, so they took it out of my credit card range.
Now my credit range is lower,
That.
but I flower. Because I'm supposed to.
All right, guys,
Okay,
this has
you
been
tied
3
it all
beers in.
together. Yeah.
All right.
No. So this beer, I'm done and Chance is done, and Scott, I believe, is done,
Yeah, I'm done.
and Ross just finished. So this beer is a 1 for me. I liked
Definitely.
it. I like the flavor of it. I don't know that I could do 3.
No, I don't know.
It was strong. I can feel it
It's
in my
super
face
strong.
right now.
Yeah,
Feel
it's
my-
a 1 oil change for me.
I can't feel my face. I mean, I can touch it, but I can't feel it inside.
You feel it just then, Ross?
Do you ever smile too big that it gets stuck and it like
No.
tingles?
Ooh, you mean you paralyze your own muscles because
Yeah.
you smiled too much?
Yeah.
That sounds like an
Never.
elf
Well,
problem.
too big.
I smiled too much.
Smiling's my
Wait,
favorite.
what kind of elf?
Did you hear that?
Buddy.
Yeah, Buddy the Elf.
Oh, I'm thinking of like Lord of the Rings elves.
No.
The guy
They
from
don't. They never smile.
the dwarf from Game of Thrones is in that. Peter Stinky.
I
Peter
got a drink.
Dinklage.
A dwarf from
Dinklage.
Lord of the Rings would love this beer.
You're saying Peter
I don't
Dinklage
know.
was in... Oh, yeah, he was the angry man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
not an elf.
Yeah. Hey, guys. So thank you for joining us this week on 3 Beers In. We're here at...
Panther Island Brewing.
we had Joe on earlier, and he guided us through an amazing tour of Allergeez. Not
Or the-
Beeking.
Oh,
Not...
Jeez,
What was the other G's
is
I
the
came up with?
barrel-
G's Nuts?
it's-
Not G's Nuts.
It's the barrel aged. It's the Brett Allergees.
Well, it had a name.
No, that the Funkygeez.
Brett allergies?
No, it's not on their website.
Bret Hart allergies.
Too soon.
He's still alive. Isn't Jim the
Yeah, but too soon.
Wait, no, Bret Hart's dead.
Oh, he
Hart's
died.
Owen
Oh, he did.
Hart.
Oh,
Owen Hart,
Owen.
he did.
And Jim Neidhart died too. The other one.
okay.
Bob Newhart,
What about
he did.
Bobby-
too.
Bobby
Hart's still
Knight?
alive.
Bobby Knight's still alive.
Bobby Knight. What happened to Ron Swanson's obsession with Bobby Knight? Huh?
All right, guys.
In
So
the first episode.
we had 3 beers. First one, it was
Eh,
good, but
agreed.
the honey
a
was
little too floral.
yeah. Second one, a lot better.
That
Oh,
one
yeah.
was. I could drink
That was
multiples.
my favorite
Oh, yeah.
of the night.
Multiples.
That was really my favorite of the night.
Third one with the coffee, I'd
It's-
say it was good.
It's
but
good.
If you don't like
you have to
coffee,
pick
you're
your
not gonna
moments.
like it,
Pick
yeah.
your moments to drink that one.
For chance,
I'd
the third
prefer-
one was I could drink
I
multiples of that
prefer.
one.
I would prefer less chocolate malt in it.
I could drink
So-
Just
2
because of
them,
the
but
taste.
Fewer chocolate malt.
Yeah,
No, less chocolate.
it was a strong beer.
Yeah. So it was strong on coffee, which I liked, but the alcohol was
But,
definitely
yeah.
strong.
Yeah.
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 Which was good, but once you get towards like after the end of one, the alcohol was like hitting you pretty hard. For sure. Right.
Well,
Super hard.
Before we left, I had a 8.99.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't tell Michelle.
Wait, are you saying you're 4 beers in?
I think she's gonna 5.
Whoa!
I think she's gonna find out though when it's not in the fridge.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So if you're in the Fort Worth area, definitely stop by Panther Island for some great beers.
Or if you're in Houston, they distribute there.
All right, I'm Tony.
I'm Scott.
I'm Chance.
And this is Ross.
And we're 3 beers in. Thanks for listening, guys. This is the podcast. This is the podcast.
3 Beers In is a proud member of the Hopped Up Network. Thanks for sticking around. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Play, TuneIn, and on the hoppedupnetwork.com. If you like what you heard, rate and review us on iTunes. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 3 Beers In Podcast, and check out our website, 3beersinpodcast.com. 3 beersinpodcast.com. You can find information about us and the show along with the links to all of our episodes and our really cool merchandise. While you're on our site, you can tell us what you like, what you don't like. And if you don't like us, then why the hell are you still here? You should have turned us off long ago. But if you're just going to listen to us anyway, then you should probably subscribe too. And if you would like a transcript of our podcast, write down everything that we just said.
I do a really good Omar from HBO's The Wire.
If you are looking for more beer podcasts just like the one you're listening to right now, then head on over to hoppedupnetwork.com. We are a podcast network focused on our local craft beer communities. Here's a quick example of one of the many podcasts you will find.
Buffalo, the industrial powerhouse of the early 20th century. The grain elevators now stand silent on the shores of the Great Lakes, casting their shadow on the City of Light. A city known for blizzards, chicken wings, and Super Bowl losses, where even the natural magnificence of Niagara Falls can't help but magnify the rusted-out shell of a once great city. Not anymore. Buffalo is a city on the rise again. New industry, green spaces, waterfront development, and the revival of Buffalo's proud brewing past are building the new Buffalo. With over 25 local breweries open in the last decade, Buffalo has an amazing brewing community. Join me as I talk to local brewers about making great beer. Sometimes we talk about the 716, and sometimes we talk shop to help you brew better. Find us at wny.beer or on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook at WNY Brews.